Transition.
Some kind of root vegetable, like a potato, kind of sweet.
The yam is a potato.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I think we're in.
They're also it's also a pseudonym for other things.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we're live. Hello, Internet. I
think we're live. Hold on, double checking.
Oh, I broke it.
Hi,
Hold on.
Internet.
Fixing it.
Oh, no.
Transition. There we go.
Why did you break it?
Properties. Scarlet. There we go. Hello, the Internet. Welcome back to the Secrets of Strahd, where we play Curse of Strahd. This morning, use our virtual tabletop play test our stuff, and just try not to die. And it's going pretty well so far. I don't think I killed anybody in a little while, so I will try harder. Yeah.
Give me your IP address.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that are watching our show, because I know that our audience can comprise almost probably exclusively of those. Right? No, maybe not. All one, two,
moms.
Yeah. We got that demographic down, and turns out everybody is into, yeah. Anyway, that's the gist. Here's the intro video. Before this gets out of hand. Transitioning back, we are back.
Cucumbers, more fertility.
Cucumbers.
Almost entirely here. I just need to do one thing really fast, gang, because I realized that I had double voice in the intro video, and I don't want two of my voice. I want just one of my voice, please.
No.
Yeah, we don't need two DMs. We need one DM.
Or is better.
Bro.
Keen
Error,
cucumbers.
not retrieving enough to maintain a smooth... Oh, there it goes.
Cucumbers, you can put them in water. You can put them in salad.
Mm-hmm.
You can eat them just plain.
I've baked cucumbers with pan-baked chicken in a Greek dish before, and that was really good.
Ooh, dang. Yeah, what the Greeks do with cucumbers is magical.
So, yeah.
And
The Greeks do with a lot of things is pretty damn magical.
And speaking of cucumbers, we are live, and everything is working. Oh my goodness, it's a miracle.
Barely.
I'm sorry, gang. I was not prepared at the beginning of today. The technology is actually doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I'm the error today.
I am the error.
Yeah. Operator problem on this one. But we are back.
User error.
Welcome. Last time, our heroes had a nice little picnic and a stroll in the meadow, and braided each other's hair, and that was the whole episode, except for the part.
Oh man! And then we sacrificed a goat.
Oh,
hold on, getting out of hand.
Gotta appease the gods.
It's important.
Appease the gods.
We returned to Argenvo's Halt, carrying the skull, and after a pretty intense fight, placed the skull in the mausoleum. Nobody died, narrowly, and the revenants were freed of the hatred and the curse that was upon them as the light was restored, and their Lord Argenvost put upon them new purpose and meaning. They seem to be cool now. They're not dicks anymore.
Chill, man.
Our heroes had a brief
They're all right.
chitty chat with their respective deities and patrons and all-powerful creatures of the universe, and gained some incredible gifts. Doc Agent Taliday became the first dragon-marked, dragon-blessed individual in our character to date, so that's exciting. And Jalin and Kahn became the first Reapers of the Gods, sent on a holy task to, take out Strahd Von Zarovitch and free the souls of Barovia. And V made a change of allegiances and is now a cleric of Zariel, Archduchess of Avernus, and with the stipulation that she can be an advocate for the people, not a servant for the god. And with all of that, with all of these great big developments, our heroes got some great bonuses and are not feeling too hot. And that is where we pick up. It is late in the evening. The snow is falling across Argenvost Halt, the castle, and the revenants are about their work. Godfrey Gwillem and Vladimir Horngald are directing revenants left and right, and some of the phantoms start coming back, and they're going more and more coming out. There's probably at least half a dozen that you've seen at this point, maybe more. Hard to tell them all apart, as their eternal just standing and waiting for vengeance is postponed, and they have new purpose. You have Irina and Beatrice the Giant with you at the moment, and the rest of your crew is at the crashed airship nearby. What are we doing, gang?
Crashed airship.
We're going to the Amber Temple somehow with our crashed airship.
Somehow.
So, Ivan,
Larry!
you're a cool guy now, right?
Who?
Ivan.
Vladimir or
Beatrice,
Godfrey
Vladimir?
Gwillem?
Yeah, that one. Sorry, Vladimir. Sorry. No. Ivan. Where's Ivan? Freaking A. Ivan, where are you?
One of the revenants just walks up and is like,
Alan!
how can I help you?
No, not you. The other Russian-sounding one.
Oh.
What's his name?
Oh my
Ouch.
god.
Vladimir, quite
Where's the
exasperated, is present. He is directing orders. Yes, what can I do for you?
Oh, yeah.
What do you need?
Hey, you're cool now, right? You're not gonna be a freaking douche and try to kill us or something like that?
No,
You're over your hissy fit?
we are allies, and our struggle is against Strahd, and as long as you fight for the living and fight for good, we shall be comrades in arms.
On clasps on the shoulder
Hey,
and goes,
whoa,
fantastic.
We're not going to be
Well,
comrades.
As new comrades, we need a ship. Comrade.
Shit.
Our ship, comrade.
We are in fact on a mountain, and there are no ships nearby. We don't have ships. We don't have any of those.
Do you know or have supplies on how to fix ships?
We have a
There
great
must
many
be one
supplies.
of these fantastic ghouls, ghosts, and other creepy things that has some type of knowledge of repairing ships and possible
We
expertise.
can make repairs with the spider webs.
Yes, and we have a giant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beatrice, can you throw us across the continent?
Yeah, it should be something you can do.
I can throw you pretty far. I don't know about across the continent.
Take the ship like a paper airplane and just launch
Eat
us
that
across.
son of a bitch.
Well, bring it into the yard, and I'll have some of my men take a look at it, and we'll see what we can do. Miss Giant, perhaps you can help with that endeavor. No, how big of a ship are we talking? What are we don't do ships here. That was weird.
On goes, about this big.
Yeah,
You know,
the Revenants
a ship
bring all the
size.
ships to the yard.
Also, like,
Come here. Ivan here was quite a craftsman in life. I'm sure some of that has.
I do it.
Take a look, see what they need, and Yes, and check on the southern battlements while you're over there and all that stuff. Go. And Ivan salutes. Let's go.
But also, that's more of a go to the site kind of job. We can't really move it.
All right.
Yeah, we should probably head over there.
All right. Ivan follows you guys over to the ship, happily and excited to help out and have a purpose in life once again. He's very eager. And the ship is in rough shape. I guess I don't really need to move all the tokens around that much, but it makes me feel good. I like playing with my toys. Beep. Beep. And beep. At the ship, we have a couple of our friends that we brought up with us. Old man Larry is busying himself trying to stitch up the torn sails. Casimir is using some magic to hold pieces back in place, and Anastasia is just lounging nearby somewhere, doing absolutely nothing helpful.
That tracks.
Yeah.
That is the crew. That is who we have at the moment. Ivan looks over the ship.
She's like drinking a glass of wine, laying on her side, watching them, Larry and Casimir work.
Yeah, exactly right. Chewing on a rat. Dripping rat in. Tasty. As you guys head over there, you see the Revenants are busy at work, pulling out weapons and armaments and boarding up windows, preparing defenses. They have no need of rest, so they work actually very quickly. They're very with a purpose. One of them is carrying the last dead spider over its shoulder and tosses it off the cliff. They're cleaning house. The ship itself is not looking so great. The mast is broken. The hull is mostly all right. The engines appear to work, and the sails have some tears in them. That's the extent of the damages, and Ivan is able to kind of surmise most of what's going on here and get a look at it. Says it will take a little bit of time to fix it, but I think we could, if we get the mast mounted back in place and patch the holes, you should be mostly good to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree with this assessment.
Sure.
And dig it out of the snow. It's kind of at an angle like this. We'll need to.
No, that's how we like it.
Is it meant to fly diagonal, or does it level out?
Your type of ship. You've been dead for many years, buddy.
Yeah, when I was alive, ships were exclusively for water. This is a whole new concept to me.
Well, see?
Unless you plan on like tobogganing down the mountain, but you said you're going up the mountain, yes?
Yes.
Okay, then that won't work.
I think if that's where the Amber Temple is, then yes.
Yes, that's where it is. And Casimir is our local expert on the matter. He'll chime in and say, yes, the mountain through Solinka Pass, it's honestly, we could probably make it there in less than a day. On foot, it's not that far. It's just, it is vertical. It is up. But
Leave everybody who could help with the ship here.
They can come pick us
Have
up
a
after.
ship on the way back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good plan.
seems reasonable. Yes, that seems reasonable. All right. Then who's our away team then? I will be accompanying you to the Amber Temple, certainly.
Larry can't come.
Damn shit, right? I ain't going up that fucking mountain. Fuck that.
I think Beatrice will probably be most helpful here as well.
Come on, big lady. I got work for you.
Don't get too handsy.
Careful, she might crush you. And I won't feel bad if she does.
Cool. That leaves.
Let's take a rest. If we need one. Does anybody need to rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, as Kahn is bleeding slowly from multiple wounds. He goes, yeah, I think a little rest, a little nap would be nice, actually.
I'm having the grog moment where it's like, hey, is this normal? And I just remove the hand from the wound.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kahn looks over and goes, no, it's not, buddy. Come on.
Okay.
That's great. That's amusing. Yeah. Certainly.
They're trauma bonding.
There's rooms inside. There's our old dormitories are probably in disrepair and not a priority to fix it, but there's plenty of room to rest as you need it.
What's the sister's name again?
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Okay. Kahn would be like, Anastasia, do you know anything about healing anyone? Or helping bound wounds or anything useful? Besides lounging like a frickin' turd?
Boo.
Turd.
I don't think
A
she knows
whole
anything
ass
about
herd.
helping.
Helping.
A whole turd.
I can make you die more
Oh.
slowly.
Okay,
Hold
listen.
up.
I'm gonna pee in that wine if you don't do something actively positive here
Like
in
that.
about the next 3 minutes.
9, 20.
The light from the beacon swings across. It's like a lighthouse going back and forth, kind of towards you guys' direction. And Anastasia darts behind a tree and kind of hisses at it. And does not like that.
She's like a feral cat, that one.
I don't know what you guys.
You don't like the light, do you? Well, you know where you could be away from the light? Inside, helping Jalin and I not bleed to death.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You guys realize I'm a doctor, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you kill so much, I kind of forget that fact. Kind
I
of
was
do
trying
the
to give her a
opposite,
job.
doctor and know anything.
Are we gonna do
Doctor
surgery?
Strange-
Doc,
Are we gonna
Doc
do
takes
surgery
out a
on
bottle
them?
of Everclear and just pours it on your wound. Jalin.
Ah! Isn't this like the opposite of the Hippocratic Oath?
Well, you don't want it to get
It's called
infected.
hypocritical. The hypocritical oath.
Anastasia is quick.
Yeah, what he said.
Anastasia is quick at your side with some flint and steel, like ready to light it up. She's like, where do you want me to spark it?
Flint and steel.
Kahn looks at V and goes, "Did you literally have to grow up with this crap?"
Yeah, right here on his side. Cauterize that
And
wound.
grow up as a.
I guess we're doing this.
It'll only burn for 5 seconds.
Ow.
Yeah, totally. Sure. Let's make a medicine check. Doc, at advantage because she's
Okay,
helping with the fire.
Should I do...
This is highly amusing.
Oh, where's my... I don't have healing. Right, it's Potion Master.
Potion Master. Oh yeah, we can just use the Potion Master feature.
1d6 plus my wisdom. Oh yeah.
Yeah, thematically, yeah, if you're just using usage of that, then don't even worry about the medicine check. It'll just do the thing. It works. What's it get?
3 plus wisdom 6.
6 hit points.
Hit points. Didn't it? How much are you down? I could use this a couple more times if necessary.
I think Jalin passed out from fright, Doc.
Yeah. He must be in real bad pain. How about you?
The fire burning.
If I had to quantify it within numbers, I would say I'm at max health. I'd say I'm at 81, and right now I'm at 35. So I'm a solid, 50, a little bit below 50-ish health differential. So
All right.
I think I need a little bit more than a healing potion. I think I need a full rest.
I see. Do we have time
I was
for a full
gonna
rest?
say, while we. Oh.
I'm not sure if we do actually. We might not.
Well, you get
Do we
6
wanna
hit
test
points.
it?
I'll use
You can certainly try.
Oh,
Use
thank
another-
you. I appreciate it.
Potion Master.
Yeah. Is that something we want to try? Do we want to try staying here for a couple hours to rest up, or do we think
Do
we
a
don't have the
short rest?
time? Short rest would work.
We have revenants, literal revenants watching who probably don't sleep, so
Over
we
us.
could just chill.
Sleep.
That's true.
Yeah. like
Hey,
he said.
Vladimir. Last time the beacon was lit, how long did it take for Strahd to get here? Ish.
Well, he'll be gathering his forces. We probably have to gather all of his forces and attack outright. We'll probably have maybe a 10-day, something like that, maybe a week or so.
Okay. What if he wanted to do like a small strike team, aka himself?
Oh, well, he could just come here
He
easily
teleports.
enough. Yeah, he can just
Oh,
show up. But I don't think we will be dealing with. I think we will have at least a week before the brunt of his forces are here. We may have to deal with the individual whoever's around instances. But Strahd's no fool. He's a strategist and a tactician. He will not just waltz in here unprepared.
Well, we should take a rest then.
Yalin's already ahead of everybody, just passed out.
Awesome. They lead you guys to one of the rooms inside. There's like I said, the revenants are back and forth and all about and carrying weapons and arms. One of them is repairing a ballista up on the higher floor. They are preparing for imminent battle. Several of the phantoms are circling the grounds, keeping an eye out, acting as scouts. And you guys can take a little rest in one of the rooms. The rooms are disheveled and torn apart. The mats are thrown off to the sides and have been cut open. Anything that was good was gone from these places. But, you can kind of shove everything together and make a spot to sleep in at least.
Just as we left them.
Excellent. All right. Well then, short rest time. Beep, 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 beep. And for my own notes, I'm just going to leave these two at the ship.
We're taking a long rest.
You can try a long rest. Are we trying for a long rest or just short rest?
Let's try long rest. I vote long rest just because if we need to take a short rest going up the mountain, we have that ability still within our grasp. But again, if we have an encounter, we have an encounter.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't, at least we still have that short rest in the back pocket. So I vote long rest. Gamble.
Yeah.
Let's go
Agree. And we're like kind of hurt right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't go to the Amber Temple bleeding out.
Yeah. If we
It's not a 5.
Yeah. If we attempt a long rest and don't make it through the night, I mean, you still, as long as you get an hour, you still get short rest. So
That's true.
you're still in that zone. Awesome. You guys bed down.
All those daddy die.
All right. Quite a few dice. There's actually a lot of things I have to roll for. 1, 2, 3
Makes sense.
dice, and checking my notes. There's like a lot of clocks going all at the same time here. Okay. Okay, got it. Cool. Easy. Okay, so you guys lay down, you bed down. Are we keeping any kind of watch, or are we counting on the revenants to do that?
Yeah,
We're counting
Revenant.
on those who don't sleep.
Awesome. You guys rest down and get, through a couple of hours. It is the middle of the night at this point, so we don't make it till dawn. But after about we'll determine how long it is this way. 3 hours into the rest, one of the revenants, it'll be Vladimir. Fuck it. Vladimir will come in and rouse you. Whoever is nearest says, "Friends, be aware. We have trouble."
What kind of trouble?
We have spotted enemies in the sky already. 2 of them in the sky and movement in the trees. They'll be upon us within the hour. Probably less. You guys can get a short rest's worth of benefits right now, and you have a little bit of time to prepare, but things are coming.
Do you have
Can you
any?
get health back on that?
Yes, hit dice. You can roll
Yeah.
hit dice.
What about the
how many?
the feats?
Some recharge on a short rest, some recharge on a long rest. Check the phrasing.
Okay, I gotta go check.
I
Yeah.
can't remember off the top of my head which ones were which on Trailblazer.
Don't know if I have those information. Let's see.
Dice,
How
I
many
can-
hit dice?
As many as you want. You have a number of hit dice equal to your level, and you can roll those, and for each that you roll, you add your constitution modifier to it, and that's how many hit points you get back.
Right.
For those who have multi-classed, remember that you have hit dice from both classes that are not always the same. So you can, I think Paladin has 2 D10s, but Rogue is, I think, D8s. I could be wrong. And I know Fighter and Cleric are different as well.
I don't have information about bullet time.
Checking. Give me a moment on that. Checking very slowly, but I am getting there.
27. Okay. Hey, man.
Okay, here we go.
3 of those left. Okay.
Did you take those 6 hit points, Kahn?
I did.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, I appreciate that because that helped. I had to use 5 hit die and I got up to 77.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice. I believe that also recharges your action surge, Kahn.
Short rest? I don't know if it does. I'm going to double check because I didn't think it did. I thought action surge was only a long rest.
We had a confusion about that not too long ago, and I just remember being confused. I don't remember what we determined. I'm
going to double check just to make sure.
Guardian Cop, medium. Trailblazer, here we go. Boom. I should have these docs up and running all the time. Bullet time. Weapons bash.
You're right.
Boom. Impossible feats you manage both times the bonus action. You can use this. Requires concentration. Conscious. Entirely you can use those spells. You can enter bullet time a number of times equal to 1/4 your level rounded down plus your Trailblazer modifier and regain expended. You regain expended uses upon completing a long rest on bullet time. What level are you?
Can you put that sentence? Can you give me that sentence so I can add it?
Yes, sir. I'm just gonna copy the whole thing over to
level
you.
8.
Boom. 7. Okay, cool. Not quite high enough for the other thing. Sending you. I'll just send you the whole thing. It's all the way at the end. There's some other additions in there.
Okay.
I'm not sure that we're on the same version, but
Nope.
boom. Send.
Thank you.
Yep. Maybe it would be useful to put that information. You regain this in the expended uses at the beginning of the feature instead of the very last thing. You know, phrasing organization.
I was tending to check the bottom, but whatever works.
True. Yeah, that does seem that feels like where I would go as well. I'll think on that later. But all right. Aside from that, I think with this version of it though, I think you get more of them than you used to. So if so, like you can split the difference and get a couple back.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Check on that. Playtesting is fun. We love this. I actually do. I said that sarcastically, but I actually do. Okay. So, dangerous upon us. Vladimir lays it out. We have seen things flying in the sky. I check. We believe it's one of his abyssal creations, possibly 2 of them. It's hard to tell. And at least probably a score of his foot troopers around. This isn't the brunt of his army. It's just it is some sort of initial attack, seeing what our defenses look like. I don't think we will have trouble besting them, but we should be prepared.
So, Vladimir, do you have men that are proficient with ranged weaponry?
Several, yes.
Might want to put them on high ground.
Absolutely.
AKA top of the mountain, top of your fortress here would probably be really nice.
Absolutely. We'll have several of them manning the battlements at the top of the manor, and we shall hold the line at the doors where we can fight them in the field. They won't be able to get across to us, so good defensible position. What will you lot do? Will you fight with us, or this may be an opportunity? If his forces are distracted here, you may be able to get past them on your journey up the mountain.
I think that might be a good plan.
Yeah.
There's plenty of you to at least buy some time.
Absolutely. Or you could stand and fight, sharing the glory. That is also viable. Whatever
I don't
you
know
think
what
is best.
It
the
depends.
glory would be in winning this battle.
That's pretty much what I was thinking, Doc. What's our glory here?
Honor.
Would you give us all kisses?
No.
We're up against the immortal. We need time on our side, not wins.
Yeah, so it's, as you can see,
Agreed. All right.
Roderick.
Vladimir.
Godfrey.
Sorry, I'm really bad with names, Jim.
I see that. I see that.
But I like you.
Glad to hear it. At that, Godfrey will enter the room as well, standing close to Vladimir, and share his report. It's confirmed there are 2 rock in the sky overhead, and probably a dozen of his zombies. We suspect a dire wolf or 2 as well. But, okay, so we punch a hole, you guys get through, and up the mountain you go. We have time to prepare. Here, Vladimir will reach into his armor, and he said, I think it's best it goes with you. And he'll remove a pendant from around his neck, a small holy symbol with the image of a raven crest around it. He will hold out the holy symbol of Ravenkind. It has a faint magical glow to it. To whoever
Jalin likes birds.
would like to receive it.
Should I, Lashley? I don't know if you want to keep it.
Yeah, Kahn does not reach out to grab it. He's
I'll
like, yeah,
grab
I'm
it.
good.
I think it's
What is
really
it?
good.
Is it the pendant of Ravenkind?
It is the pendant of
Yeah.
Ravenkind, the original reason we came up here.
What does
Wait.
it do?
Yeah, I was like,
That was it? I thought the reason was actually to like reattach the head.
Before that, the first time.
yeah, we came up here
I
for
don't
some kind of
remember
boon
why
and
we
it got
came here the
lost in
first
the.
time.
we got lost in the along the ways. The holy symbol of Ravenkind will protect the wearer from Strahd's ability to control and meddle with the mind of that individual. It also has some pretty sick abilities. I'm just gonna toss it into the chat for everybody to see, and you guys can fight over it. It does some pretty cool stuff.
All right, I
We'll put
grabbed
it
it.
in. Sweet. Whispers, side notes, Raven's Eye view. We'll put it in Raven's Eye view. That seems like a good place for it. Post. Boom.
Alright, so Godfrey,
It's chonky.
we're gonna help you punch a hole through the forces, eliminate as many as possible on the way out then. It's kind of what we're vibing with, right?
Sounds like a good plan. We can hold them at bay, keep their focus on us, punch a hole, you get through, and we'll hold the fighting here. And then you should have a fairly safe journey up the mountain. Hopefully the bulk of his forces have rushed down to attack us.
Hold on. Rushed down. Does he have forces up at this place we're going, the Ember Temple?
Likely. Everywhere. He has minions all across the land, on the mountain, under the rocks. Hell, I wouldn't put some of the trees past being on against this. It's not
Good to know.
We should disguise ourselves as trees.
it's
Hey,
a plan.
that's a great idea.
That's a strategy.
Kahn looks at Anastasia and goes, "You're kind of like a tree. Emotionless, the worst, not helpful.
That's sweet.
Kind of like V was in the beginning.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
I
You
wasn't
do know you're
trying...
only giving her compliments, right?
I don't know how you people work. You guys are very confusing, honestly. Like, you and I got off on a good foot because we were both creepy. She just seems off-putting, like she's socially inept. At least you had social skills. I appreciated that.
Again, all you're doing is complimenting her.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna move away from both of you at this point and stop. I don't want to get her aroused. This is...
Okay, what do you want?
Do you have...
What do you? Yeah.
Godfrey, do you have armor for Beatrice?
Certainly.
By chance,
Yes.
any
We
type of-
can
Giant's armor.
work something out for her. For certainly.
I would like her to be protected. She's just a child, technically.
Perhaps.
And I think she could be a great asset.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. We can. We don't have much that will fit her, but we can string something together, and perhaps she can be on the rooftop with the archers, hurling large objects at the enemy. It seems like a nice, safe.
Yeah, she can hurl them down. Can you and I at least go start working on that then?
Excellent. Let's go.
Because I know we have an hour left, and I want to get prepared.
Excellent. You head up to the rooftops with them. There is
Oh no, Kahn doesn't want to go to the rooftops. Kahn wants to make armor for Beatrice. And then get it on
specifically
her.
deal with that. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's what he's more concerned. He's not a ranged fighter. He knows he's a ground fighter. He's wanting to cut and slash some of these zombies and punch a hole.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, awesome. Roll a check for me. An appropriate check to help with finding and modifying armor.
I will. Let me get my character sheet up and look up if I have proficiency with the appropriate check. Oh, look at that! I do. I have proficiency with appropriate check. Look at that.
I'm thinking somewhere between.
It's an 18 on the die, so.
Hey, 18 on the die. I'll take it. I was thinking somewhere between like investigation to I don't know if you have some sort of tool proficiency of any sort. But anyway, 18 on the die is plenty enough. Much of the armor wouldn't fit, but you're a pretty strong boy. You're able to like kind of tear pieces of plate mail apart, and they mount it in place and stitch it back together. So she's got this kind of hodgepodge collection of like somebody's breastplate on shoulders, and you know what I mean. But she's armored up. She's feeling good. She's feeling protected and heads off with the others. She is absolutely giddy to have a place and a purpose. The entirety of this manor is huge. So as far as going up the stairs and stuff, she's actually able to navigate a little easier upstairs. It was dragon-sized in the upper region, so she's fitting right in probably for the first time.
No.
That's cute.
What other... so while Kahn is setting that up with her, what other... sort of preparations do we want to make?
I'm making waffles.
Would you like to make a waffle check?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I would.
Roll an appropriate check.
Survival.
There we go. That's the one. Oh, that's what I should have had Kahn do. Survival. That's a good catch-all.
8.
They are not the best waffles. In fact, they are not really all that great. They're, but they're kind of floppy.
It probably tastes like Tylenol, but you know, I had stale ingredients to deal with in the kitchen, and well, we gotta eat a damn good breakfast if we're going anywhere. Doctor's orders.
Waffles.
With the mildly foul taste, V is actually gonna dig in and have a lot of them.
Excellent.
She's been feeling kind of parched and hungry.
Oh yeah.
You know, and rat's blood has a lot of good qualities to it. So if you end up deciding to pour a little bit of that on your waffles, could improve the flavor maybe.
Anastasia definitely pours rat's blood over her waffles.
Okay, do some on mine too. Thanks.
Rat's blood syrup.
I was just thinking that.
Yummy. Yummy. I know a guy.
Look, we had to eat rats when we was out in the trenches.
I like this guy.
Kind of grew to like the taste.
Looking for something. 1 second, gang. For sure, I had
looking for something too.
I also eat a dragon's dick one time. That was disgusting.
The revenants just kind of glare at you, like.
Was it
You just see this,
I was
like,
gonna say wrong place
face.
to mention that.
I walk in the room.
Was it
Do
fried?
this sudden tension.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And the greasiest, nastiest grease we could come up with.
What the fuck
From,
are you
Buffalo.
guys talking about?
You ever seen a dragon face to face, Jalin?
Yeah, in this building.
Oh yeah.
like an hour
Well, that
ago.
was a ghost
10 minutes
dragon.
Oh, you mean like a dragon that can touch me? No, I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
seen
like
that
drooling over your meaty flesh, sniffling at your hairs.
before. I don't know if I'm really matey, but keep going.
Pinching your chubby cheeks with their big old claws. Licking your toenails off with their forked tongues.
Well, I did have a landlord do that to me once. Not sure why, though.
Okay. As you guys eat waffles, Jalin V, what about you guys? Anything you guys want to do in the interim? It's not often that we get to. It's not often that we get to set up and prepare for a fight.
Yalin's kind of out of it after recent events.
You got it.
Okay.
Irina stays close by your side throughout the rest and is, just looking after you and keeping an eye on you. I did make a mistake recently, gang. I realized it too late. Irina doesn't actually have any healing spells. She's a sorcerer, so. Oh well. Oops.
That's okay.
Did she heal us?
Yeah, she threw down some healing in the past.
There was some precedent of her healing.
Yeah, we'll say that was. She just happened to have a couple of healing word scrolls that are now expended. They're gone.
She's the Swiss Army magician.
No moss. I have updated her shit. I've got her actual spell list here now. I know what she's able to do. Good to go.
Do we still have the extra hit points that we got during the battle?
Yes. 8 hours. Those last for 8 hours.
Okay.
All right.
It's 5 additional.
I'm not counting.
Okay.
Preparation.
V, you're often lamenting.
I would like to put some time into reading the book.
Sure.
That is my way of preparing. And before I start on that, I'm going to go through my bag to see what could be helpful. And I find this cloak that I added to my inventory at some point after the werewolf den, and I have no idea what kind of cloak it is. It was, I think we grabbed it all together, but the information of me getting it was on a game that I was not here. So, no idea what the cloak is. I just have it in my inventory, 250 gold pieces. But it was some kind of magic cloak. I think we used it during that encounter, but I don't remember what it does.
Oh, it's the Cloak of Billowing.
The Cloak of Billowing! As a bonus action, you can make it billow dramatically.
Okay.
It was very useful to get us into the den.
I forgot that was floating around.
Called Cloak of Billow. Does it actually have any?
Yeah.
Cloak of Billowing.
It's a official item. You can, as a bonus action, you can make it billow dramatically. I'm not exaggerating. That is what it does.
Bonus action to make it billow
That is what it says.
That is what it says.
Literally.
You didn't believe me.
Interesting look.
Dramatic billowing. Who would have thunk?
Okay. Cloak of Billowing.
Put up like that. That looks
Okay,
good.
thank you.
You're very welcome.
That was part of my preparation, was understanding the item I've had in my inventory and have gazed upon for so many sessions and had no idea what it was. And then I'm reading the book for the rest of the hour.
Awesome. You had a short rest that lasted 3 hours. You needed 1 hour worth of rest to regain hit points. So if you regain hit points, that's minus 1 hour. But the other 3 are available.
Okay. In that case, I would spend the rest. So 1 hour here and 2 more?
Yes. And then from this point, there's an hour until within an hour until the baddies arrive. So,
well, this hour, yeah.
Yeah. So then you can add 3.
I'm counting this hour in there. So.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm at 67.
How many do you need?
Out of 80.
So close.
Really close.
Okay, I did have a question, and I don't know if I would know the answer or not. I am gonna put it forth to you to think about it. Strahd just lost a cleric.
Yes.
Devoted. Will that have any effect? Do I know that? Is that being taken into consideration?
It is being taken into consideration. I don't think you have any way to know what's going on with Strahd anymore.
Oh, that's all I needed to know. If it was something that would have an effect, or I didn't do it for that reason, obviously, but I was curious if.
Yep. That's that's a big deal. That's being taken into consideration. Okay. Also, V, you frequently lament not having time for your spells that cast a long time. I'm throwing you the softball here.
I don't think I have anything that could actually... Like, if we had the spell to set up here, that would have worked, but... Wait, which one was that one? Yeah, mending takes 1 minute. Computer's being really slow right now.
I thought it wasn't Sanctuary.
Yeah, but...
Got the magic circle and the
I can't
infernal
tell
calling.
you right now because my thing is not loading. I'm trying. Yeah, the magic circle one, that one is at a location, so here, right?
Okay. We set up our time.
Create a 10-foot radius, 20. Sorry.
No, it's good. If you want them, you have them on the first round. If you want to launch one of those long spells, I'll say that it's preemptive. Beyond that, we'll handle it as the events come. It's a funny thing. Doc, in particular, you fought a lot of battles. You know what it's like to be on the eve of war, and this is not like that. Everybody is dead. There's no excitement in the ranks. There's no nerves or energy. Everyone is just waiting. The revenants go into their positions. The ghosts flit through the woods quietly, almost silently, until after a long while, the lot of you hear a loud, shrill shrieking in the air far above. Noise. This kind of horrific gurgling sound in the sky. And Vladimir draws his sword and says, "It has begun." Where do you guys want?
Oh, it begins.
Where do we go? Where are we?
To the roof.
To the roof. Drop us to the roof.
Roof.
Are we going to the roof to fight him off, or are we punching a hole to try and get through and escape during the fight, so that I know?
I'm on the ground floor punching.
Ground floor punching.
Yeah, I think we talk about punching through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I blow a hole in it with my gun?
I'll just join the crew.
Okay. You guys can. You guys can handle it however you see fit. It's up to you guys. It's a pretty intense situation here. That is coming down. It just hasn't hit. We're on the eve. As you guys kind of step out and take your positions, we'll let you all move around as you need to. I'll drop you all kind of over there somewhere. Sound good?
Yes.
In the sky, a black winged shape. This looks like maybe a crow, but with long, gangly, bony arms and spiny neck. Dips down out of the clouds and reaches once. A volley of arrows shoot up towards it, but it's out of range just yet, and it's circling around, preparing to swing in. And another one darts in from the other side, kind of hedging the situation, waiting for their opportunity to move. And you start to see movement in the trees, just a little bit at first, and then more and more and more. And a dozen is probably not as many as there are, but there are shambling figures slowly just walking out of the trees toward the castle, not but 30 or so feet away. Roll initiative, I think.
Wait, so are we breaking out of the back, or are we fighting?
They are on the move. You guys make your call. Y'all get choices.
Well, why don't you guys start breaking a hole, and I'll aim at them from a distance.
Yeah, we can do that. Like retreat and
slowly back into the hole as we need to.
You've got 2 rocks, a dozen Strahd zombies, and even a couple dire wolves. Back. I need my dire wolves. Sorry, I'm half here and half out because I'm looking for all the tokens I need to keep track of everything.
I wrote it down on Strahd.
Awesome.
18.
Oh, that's right.
Let's get
21.
23.
Let's go.
Damn.
Are you putting yours in, Doc?
1 second.
You're good. I just didn't want to get in the way.
I'm gonna clear it first.
Oh yeah, good call. I forgot about that.
And then, Doc. 23. Okay. And I'll add Jalin at 21.
Yeah, I got 21.
Okay. What else?
20.
V 20.
Yes. Damn, we're all good.
Yeah. Kahn? Kahn's good. Okay. 18. DM, you need anything in here?
I will in a moment. I gotta roll them still. Okay. Modifiers. Yes. Could you add me a? Where's initiative? Vrock at 17.
Okay.
Zombies at 4. And
Okay.
the wolves are
4.
at 10.
Okay. Well,
I should do all of the allied forces as their own initiative. So that'll be the
allies.
Yeah, allies, and they got a natural 1, so they'll just go last.
Got it. Okay. Doc, Jalin, V, Kahn, Vrock, wolves, zombies, allies.
Awesome. And that seems like a reasonable setup. I know that we're kind of laying off the map here, but they are coming in pretty hot. I'm going to put the rocks down here.
Oh, back.
And here. The wolves here and here. Because they're kind of stalking in. And the zombies shambling on up. Okay. Woo! Let's go. Who's first? I know you just said it. I should have heard you
I
say
think
it.
Doc is first.
Yeah. So where's the hole that you guys are gonna bust?
That's a good question.
For clarity on the
we're
map.
like at the front of the place right now. No.
The fuck? We got a dragon?
That's a statue.
A moving statue.
It's just a
So
just
Kahn
a
and
just a stone
Jalin,
statue.
are you guys gonna go break a hole in the back?
For
Yeah, I
clarity,
guess we'll stab him in the butt.
for clarity, the Amber Temple is roughly speaking that away.
Which way?
Left.
Where
Left?
the horde is at? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
beyond the enemies. Like I said, we want to. If you want, you can stand and fight and knock them all out, or you can try and get around, get through, get past them while they're fighting. You guys have
Fuck this. I'm
freedom to handle
going
this.
through them.
Yeah, I think the goal was to take out some of them, so that way the Revenant and everyone else has an easier time with it.
We're gonna bust through. Got it.
Yeah, and then kind of continue on the journey.
Sounds good.
Damn, that's a lot of zombies.
At least it doesn't.
The ghosty friends are ours, right?
The ghosty friends are ours, as are the revenants.
And
This is a big fight.
Evil. There's this evil black being that's not on our side, right?
Those are the
That's
rocks.
the rock.
Yep.
Okay. Oh,
There's
I see.
2 of them. One up there and one on the south side.
They're up in the air, right?
Yeah, they're about
the rock
30
on
to-
the bottom. I want to aim for.
Sweet. Give us the attack roll.
Though I'm a little concerned that I don't know if I'm going to be able to do damage to this thing. It looks spirity.
Yeah. It looks like that, if you guys can see it.
Whoa.
What do you?
Oh.
Looks
what do you
really
do?
demented.
I love Dark
Black
Souls.
crow.
Oh wow, that's brutal. Okay, so it's like a regular creature.
It is. They described it as some sort of fiend.
Okay, fiend. That should be okay. Yeah, I will aim for the fiendish rock fucker.
Bring it.
Let me pull up my character sheet. Let's see. I can hit 80 feet comfortably, or 240. That should be in range, right? 80?
Yeah, he'll be within 80 feet, I think.
All right.
Yeah, we described it as swooping in and around, so it's he's easily within range of a rifle.
We'll do both attacks. I'll roll for both.
60 feet away, yeah.
What do we got here? 12.
12 does not hit.
And 16?
16 hits.
Okay, great. And we need... That is 7...
Right. I have it. I have to track it.
12 plus 19
Nice.
piercing damage.
Boom. Gets it right in the shoulder, spins around one time, and screeches out angrily and starts flying down in your general direction.
And hey, there was something I wanted to do before the battle, and I was meaning to say it while we are doing preparation, but it only takes a minute, so I was like, it will rub off in an hour. But
yeah, go ahead.
I really wanted to cast guidance on everyone since during like the minute before, or like half a minute before preparation.
Easy. I think guidance is concentration though, so you'll only be able to hold it on one person at a time.
I don't know. I don't have it marked here as concentration.
It's not. Can you just hit it on everybody? You might be able to just hit it on everybody. I could be wrong. Double checking real fast. Guidance 5.
It is concentration up to a minute. You touch on one creature.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I saw duration. Okay, I did it right.
Okay.
Concentration. Here, there we go.
But you can hold it on anybody, including yourself.
Let's add it to. Let's see. Who's next in the turn order?
Kahn was
Jalin? Okay, it's Jalin.
sweet.
All right.
Guidance. You got it. That's a D4
My
on rolls.
concentration doesn't break unless I do another spell, right? Or I get hit.
If you cast another concentration spell, then it ends the first one. And if you get hit, then you have to roll a Constitution save to hold it.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, I was going to say, nothing else I do should impact that.
Yeah, you're actually a really good one to hold those spells because you're usually pretty far back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
For our first round, distance on the map is a little wibbly. In fact, just to make life a little bit easier, I'm just going to advance all these guys to the edge of the map so that we're not fighting in the black. Sound good?
Sure.
That way it's...
Yes, please.
And then want to add bad medicine. It's my bonus action for the next turn.
Cool.
I should have just done that first thing, but that's okay.
We can count that as part of the prep if you want to just add that damage onto the one you just did. I know we're kind of doing a lot of things at once. I get it.
Yeah, we're just kind of getting rolling here. Okay. I will add poison damage to the attack then.
Cool.
3 poison damage.
Awesome.
Beautiful. All right, that should be it for my turn. Cool. All right. Yeah.
Sick. Right on down the order we go. Who's next?
Jalin.
Me.
Bring it on, Bubba. You got a dozen zombies in front of you, 2 Vrock demons flying around in the air, dire wolves closing in, and a horde of revenants at your aid. What are we doing?
So the Vrocks aren't undead, I'm assuming, right?
They are fiends. They are,
Okay, so they're demons. Okay.
yeah, they're demons. They're not undead.
They're from another world. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
Abyss.
floating in the air, right?
Flying on big ugly wings. They look like nasty crows.
How
kind
high?
of tripping.
How high are they?
We'll call it like 20 feet, 30 feet, right around there.
In the air?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And that kind of works for
They're-
what I want to do.
Moving in. Stop it, Neil. You're fine.
So how does turn undead work for the amulet?
Aha!
Yeah.
If you
Make them
have
scared
the
of
turn
you.
undead or the turn the unholy,
I don't think I could use it on the Brox, but the The undead
zombies.
ones I can.
You can use it on the undead. You cannot use it on the Vrock. It won't work on the Vrock or the dire wolves. Do you have turn undead as a? Because it does say if you have the turn undead or the turn unholy feature, then you can do the thing.
So it's a prerequisite. Okay.
Yeah, that's like if you happen to be a cleric, then you can do that. Does Paladin
really
get it?
useful
I don't know if Paladin gets
well,
that.
maybe later. I just don't have it at my level.
Got it. No luck on that one.
Okay.
But it has other cool things.
Well, yeah, it does.
Dude, Trailblazer as a doc with clerics levels would be pretty legit.
Would be cool.
I'm gonna go ahead unshield the sword of
Gryffindor.
Sword of Gryffindor.
Sorry, that was not appropriate at all. I'm sorry. Sunlight.
What was his name? Sergey.
Sergey.
I draw the sword of Sergey. I fly up to the Vrock, and I try to stab him.
Cool. Since I said we're keeping distance a little wibbly, I'm just gonna have you meet him kind of in the middle. I was like right there. Sound.
Yep.
Cool. For the first round, everything's wibbly. After that, everything's locked.
Where
Cool.
did I go?
Wait, do you want to hit the one on the south side that Doc just shot, or the other one at the north end?
I want to hit the one directly in front of me because I'm just trying to get through. Cool. I'm not looking to stay here.
Cool. The closest one is probably this guy.
No, not that.
Oh, this one?
Oh. Not this guy near the statue?
No, the statue's just a statue.
No, the guy near the statue.
Guy near the statue.
This rock right here.
Oh, that's
right now.
That's one of your guys. Sorry, that is one of our phantoms.
Oh.
They're friendly.
Oh. Never mind then.
Ooh, I have an idea.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Utility. Yeah, the rocks are these two. Yeah. I'm gonna make them one size bigger than they actually are.
I'm not gonna go after the rocks then. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You can
I still have the sword out, but I don't fly.
Okay.
I don't fly.
Cool.
But with my sword, I'll see the zombies probably running up to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I will cast Sacred Flame.
Nice. Saving throw, right?
Yes. He's got to roll Dexterity saving throw.
Dang, this is a huge fight.
It's a lot going on.
I'm trying to see what my DC is, though.
Dexterity saving throw. It doesn't matter. He comes up at a 4.
Oh, yeah, 14.
Oh, 4. Okay. Yeah, 4 flat is what he gets.
So, yeah. Yeah, cool. So I'll go ahead and roll the damage then. A whopping 4 damage.
4, you said?
Yeah.
Dope. The light just burns right into it. It doesn't like that. I'll say you hit like this guy over here, and I'll mark it. Sound good? There we go. He's upside down.
Yeah.
That one took a hit. Sound 1. 4.
I think at this distance, it's all I can do. Well,
if you'd like to get within 5 feet of one, I'll say that you can. Like I said, the distance is a little funny. If you want to be like that extra 5 foot.
Yeah, I'll go up with him and I'll use my off weapon attack for the dagger.
Go for it.
That comes up at 19.
That hits.
All right. That's where you're at. For 6 damage.
6 damage. 8, 6 damage gets us up to... I can do math. Boom. And is that what? Oh, weapon is that with?
With the dagger. Silver dagger.
Okay, cool. Silver dagger?
I don't know if silver makes a difference, but it's a silver dagger.
Okay, cool. Yeah, slash him with the dagger. His little zombie head like lilts over. He's not quite dead, but he is like might as well be.
I think that was just a lot of major actions there, I'm assuming, right?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, then I'm done.
Sweet. Who's next?
V.
That one with the little red X has taken some pretty bad hits. V, your go. Jalin just charged up with one. Doc's shooting at the rock. It's a clusterfuck. Flustercluck.
I'm having to check the table to see. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I would like to cast Sleep.
Okay.
I'm aiming for the dire wolves.
You got it.
If that works. I don't know if it'll do more than one undead. I think I'm immune to it, so
Probably a saving throw, right?
actually no, because it's based on their HP, right?
Oh, right, it is. You would roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of a creature that you can put to sleep.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point I choose within 90 feet, which means I will just aim it towards where the wolves are coming from. I did already. I was prepared to cast this one, so I did roll how many
How much
points?
you get?
93 in total, because I'm upcasting it to a 4th level.
Let's go! Oh my gosh. 93
I don't know
in
if
total.
it even does it. I don't know how many hit points one of these things has.
Okay.
90's
Double
pretty
check
damn
on that
solid.
because you can, if you go over the hit points, you should have a remaining pool of hit points to
That you
put
can-
something else to sleep.
Yeah, you can hit more than one if it goes
I don't know
over.
if I have anything else. I mean, if possible, I would have gone for the rock, but I don't know that I'm anywhere near their health pool,
Level.
so I'm just gonna
You
be safe and cast for the wolves.
you have enough to put both of the wolves to sleep, with some left over. How much did you say?
It was 93 in total.
Okay, then here's how I'm going to do this.
Damn.
Because if you try on somebody and it doesn't work,
yeah,
then
it's-
that amount is wasted. So I can't just give you all the hit
Yeah.
points and then decide. 93 minus... I can do math. I really can. I'm opening my calculator for this one because I will lose track of these numbers very quickly if I don't. Okay. Boom, both wolves fall asleep, and you have 19 hit points worth of juice left. The one that Jalin just hit for, you know, if we were to call it damage, roughly 12 points of damage, almost killed it, but not quite.
Wait, like one of the rocks?
One of the zombies. I'm sorry, one of the zombies.
Oh.
The rocks,
it's
you don't have a
zombies
chance.
undead.
Oh, zombies
Zombies
undead,
undead,
unaffected. I'm sorry.
Undead
Yep,
are immune. Yeah.
immune. Okay,
No, I think it's only the wolves gonna be.
boom. Sleepy time
But
for the wolves.
takes
That's
players.
hell
1 minute.
yeah. Hell of a move. Let me make a note of that. Wolves asleep.
So don't
I
hit
thought
the
they
wolves.
moved the fastest also.
Yeah.
And run away.
Excellent. Yeah, they just kind of yawn real big like wolves do and just curl up into a little ball together in the corner. And they're like, maybe later. The feral, nasty dire wolves are reduced to floofs. Bonus actions or movement, V?
I think at this point I would be ready to start heading backwards through. We're fleeing through the building, like back, like
To the
kind
left. Oh, you need to get past
Oh.
the enemies.
We're not inviting them into the building. Okay.
I mean, you could.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I would start veering left towards destination.
Cool. Do you want to move physically, spatially on the map? Generally?
Can you?
I'm gonna say, yeah, absolutely.
It's draining a lot of my resources having the map up. For some reason,
I'm gonna put some big red arrows here. That way is escape. We'll say if you guys get off the map, then it's a game of saves to escape. I can get you right up behind Jalin if that's good.
Wait, that's Irina.
Oh,
yeah, that's
Irina.
Irina.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Yep, you're right.
I would rather that was my icon instead of the drunk little character mine hash.
Sprite.
Yeah, I need a new sprite.
We'll put you, how about right there? That look good?
Okay. Yeah, it sounds good.
You can make a new one if you want.
Yeah, I may.
Check out 2-minute token editor. Internet, they're great.
Alright, so,
Comes up
Kahn
next.
is going to see where everyone is headed, and he's gonna he was gonna go towards the dire wolves, but seeing what V just did, he's gonna kind of possibly recognize that they're asleep, because he can hear them honk shooing.
Yep.
And he's gonna kind of give a heads up on everyone else and be like, hey, don't hit them. Cool. And he's gonna go the opposite direction as he started to go that way and go support them.
You got it.
And just try to wipe out as many as he can in that general vicinity. Beatrice, no, not Beatrice, whatever her name is, whatever V's sister's name is, he's gonna make a snide remark on, this is the time that you go and do something. This is your time you go kill. You go poke things? This is your time now, pumpkin.
Yeah, totally. Smile,
But don't
sword
poke.
ready.
And Kahn points at all the people not to poke. Don't poke Doc, me, V, or Jalin.
She was standing above Doc with the sword and is like,
Listen, I see the token where it was. That's why I was like, she seems like an annoying character that is gonna be nitpicky with stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of be really broad and specific. Both broad and specific. So yeah, Kahn's just gonna kind of.
Yes.
so
At the same
Truthfully,
time.
Kahn's
Charging.
gonna just kind of stroll up with his sword, just kind of la-di-da-di-da, go up to the closest one and just take a hack at it.
yeah, like we said, distance is wibbly, so you can get to a couple of them to try and make some attacks. Give us an attack roll. Are we going all in or not?
No, we're not going to go Great Weapon Master on any of these, really, probably. He's going to hit probably with a 16.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So without Weapon Master, I got to check my... Oh, he's going to roll another attack to attack another one.
I'm going to place you here.
And then
and this guy
I
there.
rolled a dirty 20.
Yeah, that also hits.
This is amazing. This is insane. And then a bonus action. I'll figure something out to do with my bonus action. There it is. It's 2d6 plus 5. Plus 1d10. 2d6 plus 5 plus 1d10 plus another d6. I will be stone striking both of these people.
Give us that damage.
Actually, hold on. I might not be able to because I think that's yeah, I can only do it per proficiency bonus, and I only get the recharges on a long rest. So I'm not gonna cloud strike. Just kidding. I realized I couldn't do that after. So 9, 17, 22.
Damage or to hit?
Yes.
What do we get back there?
22 damage for one.
Yep, one's dead.
And then
8 plus... Oh, crap. Sorry, 18 plus 5 is 23 for the other one.
Also dead.
Yeah,
Both
so
of them.
like I said, Kahn just kind of is genuinely, leisurely walking over it. Da-di-da-di-da, whoosh, whoosh.
Slashes one in half.
It's that
Slashes
scene
another
from
one.
Rogue One.
Knock him down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you want
It's
to
that scene
end?
from Rogue One where Vader's just going through him.
Do you want to end within melee distance of one or not?
If I am within a...
Like I said, I'm being fibbly about the space, so it'd be like, yeah, I'm being fibbly about the spacing. So just where you want to end up, because there's not really enough room here for this.
No, but they're gonna end up like getting to me anyways within this turn, so I don't think it really matters.
Okay,
So
cool. We'll leave you there.
yeah,
then.
it doesn't matter to me.
That gives me enough space. I'm gonna make myself a little box of death over here. Beep 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 beep. There you go. It's fun to draw. Okay, cool. Is that it for you, Kahn?
Yeah.
Sweet. Wolves asleep. Fucking zombies dying all over the place. That brings us down to the Rock's turn. Okay.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
Okay, first one is going to...
He's bringing the book out.
Yep, the first one's going to come down here, right into the middle of you guys. They are large size, so he can get right there. And the other one is going after Doc and crew over there. Boom. Okay.
Rock off. So,
Oh,
You know,
he
I
just
read-
fucked up.
I read through all these
He
things
activated
this
my
morning.
trap card.
Okay.
always knew you were a trap.
Okay. Yes. Sorry, I had to remind myself on how these work. I'll start with Doc. The one that you shot flies up and is just going for some shred attacks on you. 2 shred
Get out
attacks.
here, you bastard!
There's like ichor dripping from its beak. Its whole body is just like a mess of gross rotting flesh. Let's go.
I'ma skewer your belly.
What is its addition? That is a 17 to hit on the first attack.
Hits.
And second attack is 20, 30, 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 hits. God, I gotta roll a lot of dice here. Where is it? Okay. So, combined, that's gonna be 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And... Oh, good, those are not very high. 23 poison damage. As it's...
What the fuck?
Yeah, as its like claws and beak dig into you, the ichor just starts dripping down and burning your flesh and skin. That's its turn, though. That's all it's got. The other one is going to let out a horrific, stunning screech. And
What am I gonna roll?
all 3 of you guys need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20.
Let's go. Saves. Hit the other one.
Damn,
Oh,
that was
well.
immediate nat 20.
Oh, I really should have done the other one. Oh well.
You say
23.
Constitution?
Yeah, but this is just for the other 3.
Yeah.
You're too far away for this one.
Oh, okay.
You're safe. It just one just attacked you, Doc, and the other one is focusing on V, Kahn, and Jalin.
Remember, everyone gets a +1 to their saving throws.
Oh, it is also each creature. That's a mistake on my part, so that means his allies also have to save. Yes, remember you get a +1 to saving throws.
And don't forget about...
23
Oh,
save.
wait. No. My guidance is no longer happening for Jalin.
Oh,
I got
well,
hit.
Okay.
you can make a saving throw on that.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Wisdom saving throw?
you took 33 points of damage. Does that sound about right? So the DC would
Something
be,
like that.
we'll call it a DC 15. It's half the damage taken. So it's Constitution saving.
Yeah, 17.
Sweet.
So still going.
Still holds. Y'all still got guidance. Okay. Did all three of you guys get over 20?
Correct.
Sweet. Then I'll start with this. Damage. Boom. Half on a stick. Okay. So you guys only take a measly 5. Nope. 5, 6, 7. 7 thunder damage. That's half damage. That's halved. That's already halved. So 7 is the total you guys take. You also are not stunned. Let's see how the zombies do. 1, 2, 3, 4 zombies are within 20 feet.
Yeah, right.
2 of them failed and are dead outright. The third one succeeds. No, it
Two of them
doesn't.
died.
Oh my god. Oh yes, it does. It does. It has con saves. Okay, we're good. Sorry. I thought I had a negative on con saves. Yeah, 2 of them died
I wouldn't be
outright.
surprised if it was zombies.
No.
Dumbass.
The Vrock is not a very tactical creature. 2 of them died outright. The other one, this guy up here, is stunned. Is not stunned. He is okay. He's just hurt. He's in big damage.
Oh, fuck. Oh, good. Well, that clears some things up for me.
It is now within 5 feet of all 3 of you guys. Absolutely. It's kind of floating about 5 feet off the ground. It still can fly and all this in a very...
Okay, so does that count as flanking?
If you make attack rolls, yeah, absolutely.
I would say it's flanking.
Absolutely. That's its turn. Past the Vrock, the wolves are asleep and the zombies get to go. 2 for Kahn. 2 for Jalin. And the rest are going to engage. Engage.
They're engaged. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, in combat. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
They start proposing
Well,
to
they
each
could
other.
Start throwing rice.
It's the scene in At World's End where Will and Elizabeth are getting married. We're getting zombie version of that.
Kahn
Okay.
yells, "I've done this before. I'm a priest."
Yeah.
The good news is they don't hit very hard. The bad news is they get 3 attacks. So that's
stupid.
that's 2 of all of them on each of you guys. So there's going to be 6 attacks heading toward Kahn and toward Jalin.
That's fine.
Yay!
Kahn just yells, "Hit me, baby, one more time."
Okay. What's the addition to hit? It's +3. So Kahn, we'll do yours first. 12,
Yes, please.
15, 11,
No.
5, 8, and
yeah.
19. 19?
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
6 misses.
Damn.
Wow. That's awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. They are flanking with the Vrock, though, so they do have advantage.
That's true. So roll all of those 8 hits again.
Okay.
So,
I forgot. No, you just being dramatic.
Okay. No, I just looked up at the map and I was like, shit. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
Natural 1, 19, 30,
Nope.
20. 30, 20?
Yep,
30, okay, 1 hit.
that will hit.
I was about to say that one does that.
21 also is going to hit. 15 is no good, and a natural 20 is going to hit.
So 3. I got 3 hits.
3 hits,
1
1
crit,
crit.
and 2 normals.
Okay, that is... We don't have enough D4s for this. Have another one.
You, the true dice goblin of the East, don't have enough dice.
Dice Goblin of the East.
I'm pretty sure we're of the West.
Well, he heralded
Of
from
the
the East,
East.
and that's what I thought of. Did you just say of the Yeast? Yeah, it's the
Of the
dice
Yeast.
goblin of the Yeast.
I mean, that's much more
Honestly,
goblin-like.
That's a believable title.
15!
Yeah.
15
Goblin of the East.
damage. Combination of piercing and
That's-
slashings as it bites and claws at you. Jalin, your turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
You
do it
rolled
right
that
this
for-
time. Let's see here.
Okay.
Boom. Boom.
So annoying.
Here's the first
All
round.
my freaking hit die health is gone now.
5.
Oh, my health is...
5.
No.
17.
No. No.
15.
No.
Natural 20.
Stop.
And
Okay, that one hits.
21.
Oh. Only one hits.
Only one. 21 doesn't get you?
Yeah. Oh, 21 gets me, yeah.
Okay, so
So 2 hits me then.
2 hits, 1's a crit. All right. So you take 5, 6, and sorry, I'll get you the total here in a second. 8. You take 8 piercing and slashing damage as 2 zombies start clambering on you and clawing and biting and all this nastiness.
Suddenly turned into Minecraft.
You know, those are the engaged zombies. They're a power couple.
They are. That they are. All right. That's it for the zombies. That's a shitload, but we're good. Who's next?
Allies.
Allies. Awesome.
Avengers.
Boom. Success.
Awesome.
Fail.
Yeah.
For those 2. So this guy gets his 1 dead. Boom. Oh, it won't kill it. It'll take 2 successes to kill it. I'm sorry. This one does not. They are fighting crazily. The revenants take a fortified defensive line. Did we establish a plan for them? I don't think so. So they're just gonna close in.
Really.
Oh, I think we kind of just trusted them to know how to fight on their own.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Kahn had an idea of what he wanted to tell them, but he probably did not tell them. So.
All right. I'm just gonna have all 4 of them pile onto this rock. How's that? And this guy will deal with the deal with those. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Dangerously close.
We'll handle it this way. They get multi-attack. Boom. And Brock has an ace
Advantage.
there. They also have advantage. So I'll take 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, and advantage. 4 hits.
Red hits. Blue hits. Blue hits.
5 hits. 4 and we'll just take
Red-
average
red
damage.
Hits, blue hits.
I should have kept the revenants up. My
Dr.
bad.
Seuss.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Just Dr. D&D. 1 hit, 2 hit. Red hit.
Dr.
blue hit.
DMs.
Yeah. Dr. DMs is a solid name.
Dr. Dice.
For a combined
I hope the
damage
dice aren't
total
doctored.
of
The Dice
60.
Doctor.
60 damage
Dice
combined
Doctor.
they do on the rock.
Yeah, fuck it up.
Still good. It's still up. It's still alive.
You took out like half my health in one hit.
They're nasty. That's going to leave us with our wizards and with our buddies and the ones on the roof who are peppering with ranged weapons. We got to roll that.
And Beatrice.
Beatrice. I'll roll specifically for Beatrice.
Just throws a boulder and kills all of us.
Honestly, but it feels like it happened.
They are focusing.
Everyone dies.
They are focusing on the zombies primarily. Okay, Beatrice first.
I'll be happy with the zombies being gone.
Beatrice gets a natural 20, and across
Oh,
the
there
others,
you
go.
these are all less than 10. So one of these zombies, we'll say, how about like this one? I'll make it a useful zombie. We'll roll a d4. 1, 2, 3. This one. Kahn is one of the zombies is crawling onto you. Just a boulder just crushes it right in front of you.
Yeah, go B.
One more done. And last thing for our allies is our spellcasters. Well, I was going to have them just launch fireballs into the fray, but you guys made short work of the fray. So that is not going to be the move. Instead, Irina will disengage and move her full movement up here. That's an action to disengage, but she can get close.
Is she coming with us?
She's not leaving.
Yeah,
guess so.
she's not leaving Yalin's side.
Anastasia does not even need to disengage. She can just move around this way. She'll make one passing attack at the rock, which hits. Boom! Nicks it in the leg somewhere. Black Ichor starts running out. And lastly, Casimir, who is he's actually gonna hit you, Doc, with haste.
Okay.
Boom.
Hasted.
And 15. 20, 25,
That's so
30. He
swaggy.
will take an opportunity attack, which hits him. One of the zombies smacks him. But Doc, you are hasted. That's the allies' turn.
You're gonna love haste. It's
Oh
so
yeah.
Yeah,
It's so fun.
that's on you. You got to go look that up and see what it does. But
So many things.
Top of the order, it's 6 o'clock. Do you guys want to run the second round right now and possibly escape, or take our break right now?
Let's do the break.
I'm down for the break.
It'll probably
Everybody
take
else is
longer
good?
than like 20 minutes to go through this round.
It will probably take longer than 20 minutes to go through one more round.
Yeah, so let's definitely break.
Yeah.
Potty.
Sounds good. Potty break. I'll see you guys in a minute.
Wee.
And we are. All right.
It's gonna
There we
be
go.
5 minutes.
I don't know if I
A
have another of his
recap.
previous leads with me. All right, so last time when we left off, you all came to Barovia. No, okay.
Oh God.
No, you gotta tell it like Lewis did in Ant-Man. So they're on a ship heading to Barovia? And there was this guy.
I want to kiss you. Oh my goodness! And I don't usually talk to guys like that, but just this one time, I was thinking, my grandma just died, so may as well. All right, back to the fight
Wearing
we
a
go.
big red cape.
We are at the top of the order. At the beginning of the round, we have, I believe, a Dr. Adren Taliday. You are face to face with a rock, which also is surrounded by 3 revenants, and you are hasted. So, what do you want to do?
Am I poisoned?
Do you get the poison condition? No, you do not take the poison condition. It just does poison damage.
I understand. All right. In that case,
Mark needs a shotgun.
yeah, right. Blow big holes in the damn thing.
Yeah.
Okay. La la la. Let's start with bad medicine.
Cool.
And then 3 attacks.
Cool.
On the rock.
Sweet. You are within 5 feet, so that would be disadvantaged, but you're also flanking, so it would just be a straight roll. But if you want to back away, then that would no longer be the case. But unless you, I don't think you have a way to get advantage anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
Right, because you can't be flanking for a ranged attack. Cool.
Okay.
Go for it. Straight rolls. Pew, pew, pew.
Yep.
Bring it on.
21.
21 hits.
And then 11.
It does not.
And 12.
Does not. One big hit, though. We'll take it.
Yep. Let's see. Okay.
Yes.
It's 14 plus 20. Okay, so 20 damage, 20 piercing damage, and where is that? 4. Looks like 4 poison damage.
Awesome. Pew, 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 pew. With a blur of speed, you're firing and blasting away, and it's a good hit. It's not done, but it is a good hit. It's not looking great. You have bonus in action and movement available if you'd like to use them.
Yeah. No, I use my bonus action.
Bonus action for the bad medicine. Yep.
Okay. Speed. Let's see. Wasted. Streak. 0. Then. Sorry, I gotta look at things here. Okay.
It's all good.
I'm right next to these guys. Man, I should have used disengage instead of one of my actions. That's okay. We'll just blast through this bastard.
Just eat the attack if you want.
Eat the attack.
That's an option.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Probably gonna get attacked anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna run past it.
Cool.
Let's see. I'm gonna go. I gotta check my movement speed because it's changed because of haste now. So 1 second.
Cool. That gives me a second to check its bonus for the opportunity attack. All right.
Speed is doubled.
That
Okay,
is
so 70. Yeah.
13 on the opportunity attack.
5 misses. 1,
Sick.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
Fucking haste, man.
Bolting over there. Okay, that's it for Doc.
We got Speedy Cat darting across the snow. Moving on down. Jalin, your go. You got a Vrock on your right and 2 zombies on your left, and well, technically a clear shot to escape, but you know, you're within melee of quite a few of them. What are we doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast if I could pull up my sheet proper. There we go. Go ahead and cast not that. Sacred Flame.
Cool. Who's our target?
On the Vrock.
You got it.
Dexterity?
Dexterity?
14. 14.
That's a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. Huh. Would you look at that? Oh, I see how they did it. Interesting. Comes up at a 10 for the saving throw. Fail.
Alright, so it fails.
Yep.
Let me get it. Roll the read.
Today.
And since it's a fiend, it should take critical damage because it's radiant.
Sure seems that way.
6 damage. Or, sorry, 3 damage. Sorry.
Ooh, are you rolling 2d8?
He also, I am sorry, I have to do this. He does have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. But it's a natural 1 on the second roll, so he still fails anyway. Cool. What was that damage?
3 damage.
3?
That's not the total. That's just
Oh.
what the dice roll was.
Got it, got
I'll
it.
let you do the math for
I got it. For extra
being it's
stuff.
radiant.
Boom. Radiant damage does a little Yep, he definitely doesn't like it. It burns and stings. He's not happy.
And I'm going to go ahead and do sneak attack on him.
Ooh. Yeah, that's an attack roll, and you have advantage because of flanking. So let's see it.
Where are you? There you are.
And that's with your offhand attack, right?
Yes.
Offhand weapon as bonus action.
I don't think any of them
attack.
hit.
What you got? How bad we talking?
9 to hit.
Nope, 9 doesn't get it. It's scrawling from the fire and kind of yoinks away just as your knife slicks around, just barely misses him. That is action and bonus action.
Well, yeah. Sword.
Yep. You've got movement available if you want it, but you are in melee of a bunch of them. You could bolt with your full movement. You could probably get away.
Oh yeah, I could disengage.
You don't have bonus action or action left. So you'd be eating the opportunity.
I do not have a bonus action left.
Right.
So I could just eat it from the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a battle. Something will take care of them. So I'll leave it up to chance.
Leave it. Okay. And staying there?
Yeah.
Sweet. You got it. Slash burn. V, your go.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer to Zariel. Censoring the undead. Each undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. The creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Let's go. Wisdom saving throw. Oh god. And that's what's the range on that?
30 feet from me.
Nice. Alright.
That's every zombie basically.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. It is also the well, we're gonna deal with these first. Hold on. Okay. Alright, we have I'm just gonna go through these. 10, 12,
Fails.
6,
Fails.
-1.
I think he succeeds.
Impressive.
3 and 15 for all of those guys. 15 was the best one.
All 15 on the die. That's the only one that saves.
15 total. 17 on the die minus 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, the phantoms are undead and have to roll as well.
Oh no.
Even though they are
Well,
friendly,
shit.
it's all.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, they were not hostile
2.
towards me. Wait.
Does it specify hostile or is it all undead?
Yeah, each undead that can see or hear you.
Okay.
Turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far from you as it can. Can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. Can't take reactions. Okay.
So it hits them
mean,
too? Cool.
Yeah.
I got one with an 8. My best one is an
Okay.
18. The next highest is a 14, and I think everybody else fails, right?
Yeah, so only the 18 and the 15 one save. One was
Cool.
a zombie, one a phantom.
Do they have to immediately move, or do they move on their turn?
It's on their turn.
I think on their
Think
turn.
on their
yeah.
turn. It is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can.
Got it. Awesome. Also, the revenants are unaffected, even though they are undead. They have immunity to turn undead.
Perfect.
So, I'm glad that that came up now. I was really worried that you would try that when we were fighting them. Excellent. All but one zombie and one fucking phantom are turned. They all start quivering and shaking, but they can't move yet because it's not their turn. That's your action. Bonus action movement.
Give me just 1 second. Why not? I will cast Spirit Weapon.
4, 5, 6,
Alright.
5. So this one is not.
Next to this rock right here.
Awesome.
The one next to me.
What form does the spirit weapon take?
A pitchfork.
Yeah.
One pitchfork. There you go. A little pitchfork, and you can move that. Where do you want that at? Right next to you, you said? Here somewhere?
Yes, next to rock. Literally, it's made for that rock.
Cool. We'll put it
Like,
here, maybe.
I don't know.
How's that?
Hovering under it, above it, under it. I like under it.
That looks good. Pew, pew, pew. Awesome. Okay, cool. Spirit weapon is up. I believe it attacks when it's first summoned, right?
Make a melee spell attack against a creature.
Bring it on.
Does that still count if I've already used my action?
Yes, that's part of the bonus action when you cast it.
Okay. Then yeah, let's do that. What modifier do I, or how does this?
That's
Oh, it's a
spell
spell. A spell.
The spele. It's a spele.
18. Does it hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It's damage.
And then spell attack bonus, right? That's what gets added to the damage?
I'm not sure.
No, wait.
Whatever it
What
says.
gets added to... Do you add... Oh, spellcasting ability modifier, is that it?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay, in that case, it's a 14.
14. You got it. Boom.
Yes.
It don't.
This pitchfork was positioned... What?
Oh, I was just asking.
What'd you
That's
say?
force damage, right?
Oh. Yes, sorry, yes.
You got it. Pew, pew, pew. Pokey, pokey. Alright, 14. Good hit. It don't like that. It's angry. It's getting poked.
Yeah, it got poked in the butt. It was,
right.
you said they're floating. It was literally under it.
Yep.
Just casual.
The only way to go is up. So
Right in the butt. Awesome. That's your attack action, bonus action. You have a movement if you would like to use it. But you are within melee.
No, I'm good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Kahn, your go.
Great weapon activated.
Great weapon activated. Bring it on. You absolutely have advantage on anything that you attack.
I missed first go round.
With
And
advantage?
second go round.
Pattern.
Yeah, with advantage. The highest I rolled was a 9. Plus 4 is only a 13.
13 on, who are we attacking? On the Vrock or the zombie?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Vrock.
Cool. 13 does not get the Vrock.
No, but I definitely hit with the next one because the next one's a dirty 22.
Let's go. That hits. Give us the damage.
So we'll
Next
hold your
game,
horse.
we need to have Brock fighting a Brock.
I know, trust me. Every time someone has said Vrock, I've been like, Vrock
Oh,
is not
same.
here. And I'm like, oh, they're not talking about this. I'm not in the right game. Dingus.
Yep.
I hear a helicopter going by.
Yeah.
Nice. 29 damage.
29. Let's go.
Damn.
Making short work of these baddies.
And
That's
that's my turn.
He is not happy. Vrock's
And it is
turn.
all magical and fire.
I am tracked in magical and fire.
Oh crap! I lied. Sorry.
Wait.
No, I didn't. Never mind.
Okay. How much of that was fire damage?
Fire damage.
Yeah.
2 of it. Because I rolled a 2 on my D10.
Awesome. The attack hits, but the fire does not appear to stick. It's sort of just right off of it. The black fire.
Even magical fire damage.
Correct. All fire damage is considered magical fire damage. Ironically enough.
What? So I can just light a stick on fire and I can have a magic weapon? Are you kidding me?
Technically.
Dude, I've just broken D&D.
If it does fire damage. Anyway, okay, good hit still nonetheless. Good. It's good that it was only a 2, because that way it's just resistance. It does damage. It's not immune, but
Yeah.
cool. I think fire is pretty obvious. Okay. That makes it the Rock's turn. Alrighty. Rocks are gonna do some nasty shit. Ugh. 2 treads or spores. We'll roll on that one. Choose for me, dice. Choose for me. Okay. It's gonna make 2 attacks. One on. I'm gonna roll this way to determine. There's 4 of you within an attacking range, so.
One will yell, "Hit me!"
1, 2, 3, 4. First one is going at V. Second one is going at.
No, you idiot! Me!
Me!
2 is in fact
Me,
Kahn.
not V.
Yeah. You bumbling rock.
Alright, first shred attack.
Piece of shit.
Dirty 20 to hit on V.
Yes.
Alright.
Ouch.
I'm squishy. Squishy
That is-
Add
vampire.
the +1 to your AC from last week. Okay, just checking.
Pop him like a little blood vessel.
I forgot to do it as I was logging on today, and I was like,
That is 9 piercing damage, V, as its claws dig into you, and as the claws do dig in, they start to ink out more of this black nastiness, and you take a little
Boss.
bit more.
Trying to kill somebody, ain't you?
8 poison damage.
Okay.
It's not as bad this time. Second attack is going for Kahn. Chow. Dirty 20.
"It does
Damn.
hit."
That is only 3 piercing damage for you. Oh boy. And 12, 34, 56, and 16 poison damage.
So 19 total.
19 total. Claw, shred, bite, fly, bad, evil, all these things. Poison precision. Boom. The other Vrock is just going to keep fighting with the Revenants over there. Boom. Got it. I'm using shorthand to track there, so that's their turn. Who's next?
That would be the wolves.
Still
Or the
asleep.
rock.
They're asleep. Zombies.
Zombies have to move away.
Ew.
The only one that saved
Run
was
away.
this
Go.
guy over here
Go.
is the only one that saved. So everybody else runs. 5,
I almost
10,
killed
15,
him. Do they
20, 25, 30.
Do they incur opportunity? Do they
Yes, they do.
create opportunity?
They do create opportunity attacks. That one, I think in particular, yep, is already been hit, so that one gets killed by the Phantom. This one. 5, 10,
Let me get rid of that guy.
30. Yalin's the only one close enough to land an opportunity attack, and there are 2 leaving your
I'm gonna
area.
do it.
Go for it. Bring it on.
Yeah.
That's outright. 2 of them
Sergey,
died.
you'll get some work in today.
Bring it on. Let's see it.
Actually, was it just a regular attack? Oh yeah, because I'm not flanking him. It's a zombie, right?
It is the zombie, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just a regular attack then.
Yep, straight attack.
Ooh, how unfortunate for him. That is
Shrouds and the minions.
19, 20.
Stumble over that war
22.
cry. 22 absolutely hits. Roll that damage.
He gets some radiant damage.
He'll be glowing. So beautiful. Like he's pregnant.
Into the next life.
I got him. I got him Prager's. Prager's you.
Sounds like college. Where'd you go to college? Gregor's you.
4 damage.
I got my master's.
Prager's you.
At Prager's you.
Did you say how much did you say?
No, my masters. 4 damage.
4?
Yeah,
Defo.
How'd you get 4?
because I got a 1 plus my 3
plus
for
your 3
dexterity.
for dexterity.
Mm.
Yep, he doesn't die, but he definitely didn't like that.
Does
I
he get
smack him in the
anything from
butt.
Radiant?
He does.
Yeah, does he? Does he? Yeah.
He does, but it's not enough. 8 damage is not going to cut it.
Still better than 4.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. My boys have 12 hit points. Not quite enough.
Okay. I mean, he's not looking good. That's
Yeah, no, he's not looking good. And he is feared and running away. That's it for the zombies. That makes it the allies, who also have to start. Some of them have to run away. This
I
one,
just committed a war crime, y'all.
30, and this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Not supposed to attack people when they're surrendering.
Okay, so that's it for them. The
They're
revenants
cowering in fear.
are going to pile on and just pound on this guy, see what they can get to happen here. Oh god, all that sucks.
We're gonna have rock meat tonight.
Yep.
That's what they're shooting for.
It's gonna be nasty.
Shooting
No,
for.
I don't think we should have dwarven meat tonight. That doesn't sound good.
They only got 1 hit. Wow.
Mate's
Oh,
back on
first
the
round.
menu, boys.
Second round.
Yeah.
This is
If you're human and eat dwarf, is that still cannibalism?
4 hits.
Yes.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Like in
I'd
D&D,
still
I don't
do-
mean
Boom.
I don't mean
I'd
real
still
life.
do it. I'd still. Peter Dinklage, if I ate you, would it be cannibalism?
Nope. Apparently not.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh, dogs are bastards.
This is why I shouldn't take time figuring out my spells. It's all bad. All bad. It's all bad.
How
Okay.
would dwarf taste? Would it taste tough?
I think it would be
Or-
kind of sweet, just a little bit.
You
It'll
think
be
so?
like
Maybe a little fatty?
Salty,
Mhm.
almost certainly. The Revenants land enough hits to absolutely eviscerate what's left of this Brock. Between their previous hits and your damage on it, Doc, it did not stand a chance. So that one is gone.
Brock down.
One Brock is down.
Brock
Yeah.
Mr. President,
The one
the first
that you guys
Brock
are
fell.
focused on is still pretty stout, but they're hanging in there.
That's one of 3, right?
Yep, and we haven't even seen the third one yet.
107.
There's 3?
Buildings that fell.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Shit, I shouldn't
I'm
have
Sorry,
said
not,
anything.
Brock.
if it doesn't come over here, I'm not
Oops.
going to worry about it.
I was gonna say, I'm like, no, there's only 2 Vrox.
There was only 2 on the map.
I got. Oh.
Sorry, I made a mistake. Yes, there's only 2 on the map. That's right.
There's
Absolutely.
only 2
There's only 2
Barack
Vrocks.
Obamas.
That's right.
Oh, you're on a roll.
Woo! All right. All right.
Dinklage and Barack Obama mentioned.
Irina is going to hit Kahn with a haste. And that is her big spell. Boom. And she's going to take off this way.
Where's that third one?
10,
Oh, he's over there.
30.
Okay.
She is going to eat a couple of opportunity attacks, and she's okay with that.
Wait, there is a third Brock?
Damn, Irina, you crazy bitch.
Is there a third one?
Not on the map, certainly not.
It's upstairs. It's on the roof.
I didn't say anything. Don't worry about nothing.
I'm not.
Forget it.
I'm worried about killing this Vrock.
Look, I was talking about 9/11, and suddenly we have a third Brock.
I'm just trying to kill this Vrock for Brock.
Jet fuel doesn't melt steel Brocks. I'm just
Nope.
And the other one gets her for 1. Okay. She
No, but like
takes
think about it. You
combined
sit
total
around the
20
campfire and have a kobold. Is it cannibalism?
Kobold, I think,
No,
would be like
kobolds not.
alligator.
I don't think kobolds. I don't
So
think
the-
kobolds.
I also
Kobold
think
slips
elf
and falls into
would
the
be
fire.
very-
And it's Doc's turn, just like that. Irina darts
That's
away.
what I was
she
thinking.
takes some-
Specifically, elves. Like
Pulling it back. Reeling that one back
Would be
in.
lean.
No
Be
elves.
kind of sinewy.
Nope.
They'd be really
Julian.
woody and fruity.
Everyone dies.
oh yeah.
Depending on the elf.
It'd be like
depending on the elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else
Doc's
I can see
turn.
that?
Sorry.
Okay, the Brock is still alive, right? The-
One in the middle
Yes.
is still alive.
One
Irina
next
just
to me.
darted away and took the opportunity attacks, so it doesn't have another reaction. None of them do.
We
Okay.
can technically all
Got
run
it.
away if we wanted to.
You have an opportunity here.
12 does not hit.
12 does not hit.
Damn, I'm really rolling bad. It's 11.
Does he still have haste?
And then,
You do.
yeah, this
You
is
both
my
do.
third attack with a
Cast it.
20, 25. 25 definitely
20
hits.
definitely
Casimir
hits.
hasted him. Okay.
And
We got 2 hastes with you guys.
Yeah, Casimir and
Irina.
Irina.
14 damage.
Pincushion.
And I'm doing the poison damage 2
Let's go.
for 3.
Got it.
17 total.
All right.
Um,
All right. Got it.
Okay.
Chow. That's 2. I think you have a third
Chow.
action, right?
I rolled all 3.
Oh, you rolled all 3. Never mind.
Yeah. Rolling low today. Then let's see.
Don't you have multi-attack, Doc?
I rolled 3.
Mm-hmm.
You should roll 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you have an extra attack action,
Oh, yeah.
which should give you another multi-attack, should it not?
I don't think so.
I thought it did. Anytime you take the attack action, you get to attack again with multi-attack.
Is that right, DM? Dash
Double checking.
gives you basically a full action.
Yeah, haste is a full
That,
another action.
like triggers the extra attack twice.
Checking. Hold on. Haste 5e.
Seems a
I feel
little
like
bit overbaked if
I
that's true.
don't think it
I will
does.
say this: if they do that, they would at least have that third attack be at disadvantage.
Let me check.
It
if they did
says
that.
whenever
I've
you
seen that
take
done.
the attack action on your turn.
Okay. Choose a willing
So
creature.
the
Hold on.
wording technically sounds right.
That action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object action.
But if you have multi-attack, that's 2 attacks.
It sounds right.
That is the attack action. Yeah.
Damn, that I could have rolled 4 on the last one.
Yeah.
Can I roll an advantage?
Why not?
All right.
I did send a new icon, DM.
Wait, what? Huh? Where?
24.
At the new icon.
And that hits.
Oh.
With 7 and 12 damage. 12 piercing.
12 piercing. Come right up. Boom.
Hold on. Did I add that right? 7. No, sorry. So 12. Sorry. 17.
17. Nice.
Forgot to add the dex. Yeah.
Sick. Good hit. Good hit. Still alive. But it's looking hurt.
Cool. And then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, yada, yada, yada.
Off the map. Awesome.
Can I still fire away from off the map?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, unless you're moving more than your weapon's distance away, which
Nah.
doesn't seem like the...
Do I need to move any further, or I'm
that's good.
Here?
Yeah. Once you're off in the Blackwood, you're off. You're off. That's good enough. Beep.
Great.
Hello, Nuvi. Okay, that's it for Doc. Jalin, your go.
What is this battlefield?
You've got the Vrock right in front of you, and 1 zombie left over next to Kahn. Everything else is running away. Irina and Doc have already run, and their opportunity attacks are gone.
Walking toothpick. All right. Well, I will cast again. I will cast
That Sacred Flame is putting in some work.
Sacred Flame. He's a fiend. He's a fiend.
Advantage on the saving throw still only comes up at a 10. Christ.
Yep. He is gonna take 4 damage times that whatever the critical multiplier is.
Got it.
And
Burn
right.
in.
Then after that,
The action.
I'm going to do my offhand attack.
Let's go.
But sneak attack and all that.
Yep, you will have advantage for flanking.
You
which
know-
is what gives it the sneak
Oh, I
attack.
missed last time. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one did better this time.
Come on. Hurt.
Does a 14 hit?
Does a 14 hit? No, 14 does not hit.
I'll say I was gonna add advantage, but it's my offhand attack, so.
You still are at advantage because of flanking.
No, not advantage. I was gonna add my bonus, but yeah. So
you add proficiency, but not dexterity for the offhand weapon.
Let me add my proficiency. 18. I think that
18.
hits.
That hits. There it is. That's what we needed. Let's
Okay.
go. Give us that damage.
All right. Let me do the.
It's either proficiency or dexterity. It might be you add dexterity and not proficiency.
Also, what is a sneak attack? Once per turn, I can deal an extra 60. That levels up though, doesn't it?
It does. Toward the end, it talks about how much gets added at higher levels.
You don't need an advantage on the attack roll. I mean, yeah, as I gain levels in the class.
Hmm.
So would I roll 66 then?
It should say how many, whatever it is. It's not how many levels of the class you have though. It's
Rogue sneak attack
I
chart.
think it's 4. You're 7 rogue, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4. Got it.
Oh, 4? Okay, so
Yes,
4
sir.
d6s. Ready. That's still going to be devastating.
Yep. Yeah, it really is.
Okay. Good thing I have sneak attack then.
Notes for your DM in the chat. We ran out of juice on Ngrok for temporarily hosting the radio, so I threw it on a different service.
Oh.
I have the backup plans because
this guy always fucking prepared. Total damage is 13.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it down.
I don't know if silver does anything to a fiend.
It just bypasses resistances.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I mean, that's nothing.
Boom. Tab, manage, copy.
Sneak attack doesn't count as critical. I have to roll 20 for that, right?
No, it's not. Yeah, you have to roll 20 to get the critical.
Okay. Alrighty. Then that is it for me.
All right. Nice. Really big hit there. Playlist. Play. Down here somewhere. Awesome. Let's go, Tech Master Wizard over there, getting our music back up and running. There's a new link for the music in the chat for those who want it.
The Technomancer
services
are awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to check on that Ngrok free limit and see if that's host forever or.
Yep. V, it is your go. With Kahn on deck.
Cool. How far off the ground is this creature right now?
Not more than about 5 feet. It's hovering. It's like at face level.
Can I try to grab a foot or something and bite into it?
Ooh.
Sure. Make a bite
Let
of
me
that.
see them toes.
Yeah.
And you're at advantage because of flanking. Absolutely.
Okay.
So did y'all do a new link for the music then?
Yes. I put it in the... Oh, shit. Sorry, I put it in the chat back to Doc. I'm sorry. That's not helpful. Let's put it on the right thing. Coming up. I'm sorry. It needs to go over here. Into... Welcome to Barovia. Pasta. Sand.
Pasta.
Yeah. It's that creamy one. Gamma cream.
Okay, it's 24 to hit.
Okay. Oh shit! Yeah, that hits.
And 7 piercing damage.
Yeah.
I am currently missing more than half of my health, which means I can use Vampiric Bite and regain hit points equal to the piercing damage dealt.
Nice. Get those 7 hit points. This is a creature that is made of just rotted flesh and disgustingness, but it tastes awful.
That's okay.
Yummy.
It looks like it's got like little.
You should see what Strahd feeds you when he's angry at you.
Very marbled meat. I'm rotting.
That's grotesque. Awesome. So that's your action.
It just gives you nothing.
Yes, that is my action. And then I have my spirit weapon on the same turn. We never rolled a new initiative for it. So.
It does, yeah, it just goes on your turn. And I believe it's a bonus action for the spirit weapon to attack.
Okay.
I feel like Dragonborn would taste like
18.
Hits.
Then I do not remember how much damage it does. 1d8. $14 damage. Again.
Damage again. Got it. Boom. Alright. 14. 1. Got it. Awesome. Another good hit on it. It has, you still have your movement, and it has used up its reaction. So, you have freedom of movement.
that case, yeah, I think I'm gonna walk past it, but not too far away, just in case. I want to be out of opportunity attack, but
You got it.
I'm actually wanting to hover about.
Sick. Then Kahn, your go.
Great weapon, activate.
Bring it on. Still have advantage for flanking.
Yes,
I'll
that's
give it
one
to you.
hit.
What'd you roll?
And before I do any other
Why don't you
hits,
roll
I'm
one?
going to just do the damage. Is it bloodied offhand?
Probably. It's taking a lot of hits. Yeah, it's in pretty rough shape.
Okay.
Tanking.
That's 8 plus 5. That's 33. And 10 is fire. So probably 28.
28, yeah.
Is it dead?
Hold that. I gotta do some math.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, that'll do it. How do you want to do it?
Oh. I just slice it in half. Yeah, it's again, Kahn's very much like a la-di-da-di-da. Okay, slash! And it's dead. Is the zombie behind me still alive?
It is.
It's not going to be.
Look it up.
I rolled. I'm not using Great Weapon Master. I rolled a 15 to hit.
That hits.
And it takes 25 damage.
That'll do it.
And then he still has an action left from haste, but doesn't feel like using it. So he's just gonna genuinely leisurely, walk away. And just be like, alright guys, see you guys later.
Yeah.
You guys can take care of that other rock that we don't know about? Thanks.
Yeah. Destroyed.
Awesome.
He's gonna wave at Beatrice. Bye, Beatrice. You did a great job, buddy.
Bye.
Hey, Valenta. Or Splenda. Come on. We gotta go. Casimir,
Absolutely.
come here.
Rushing the first round. Roll.
I like the new icon.
Good to go.
Splenda.
It does look
Wolves
good.
are sleeping. Zombies are running. The zombies are running off for the moment, as are some of the spirits off into the woods. Everything is kind of fleeing away in this moment, which brings us to the allies, where the revenants will close in their ranks around the entrance, preparing for whatever comes next. And our friends are just booking it. We are leaving this area. Both Casimir and Irina and but the bow, fuck her face, whatever her name is. What's her name?
Tina.
Anastasia.
Anastasia, thank you. I'm sorry, brain fart there. Taking off. That takes all of them. That's enough. All right. As you guys are heading off, the revenants I think we can kind of slip out of the initiative order here because there are no present dangers. The revenants are holding the line, knowing too well not to get too comfortable. The first wave has been mostly repelled, and you guys have a safe enough shot out through the woods.
What was up with Vladimir and Godfrey?
They are amongst the ones at the top that leading, shooting arrows and
Ramparts.
things at the ramparts. There, directing the battle from up there, and did quite a number as well. You see arrows strike a few of the undead as they're running off into the woods, but they quickly are getting out of
And
range.
Beatrice smashing them with boulders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This first swarm, while quite a force, was repelled rather quickly, and it was not nearly a full frontal assault by any means. But we make it safely. Let me firstly turn off the combat music. Mention.
This just remind me of Warhammer, the Counts faction.
Mm-hmm.
Warhammer Fantasy, sorry.
Absolutely. We make it through.
The Von Karlsteins.
what's our order of operations as we have cleared a way through and a good escape and to head up? Casimir will take the lead as he knows where to go, but and it's just booking it. How about the rest of you?
I'll just follow Casimir.
Follow Casimir, and I'm
I'll probably
gonna
be at the back.
do a couple healings on myself.
Do it.
Here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do laying of hands on myself.
Yeah.
I bet you are.
Hey, I'm not what's her name? I'm not Therafin. I'm her father.
No,
Big
You had to
difference.
get it from somewhere.
It's got to run in the family.
Look, she's the sin of lust. I'm the sin of wrath. There's a difference, and maybe pride. And you know what? A lot of other sins.
Success. You guys head off, get those hit points healed back up. Casimir leads you guys away, kind of darting in and out. There's still movement in the trees off in the distance. You think you see another dark shape flying over, and after not more than a few minutes, sounds of combat in the distance behind you. But you are safely away, and the revenants should be able to hold the castle for a time. The woods are thick and dense. The snow is heavy and heavier as you guys climb the mountain higher and higher up toward the peak. Casimir leads the way in what appears to be light robes and doesn't seem bothered by it. He just sort of drifts across the way. Everybody else is pretty pissed off about the whole situation, but I believe we have cold weather equipment left over from before, so you guys are not... I'm hoping. I should have probably checked in on that before, but too late now.
Yeah, I didn't save it in my inventory, I don't think. But I put it on at some point.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's just say it's real unpleasant. We're talking like knee-deep snow at least that we're trudging through up the mountain. The walk is nearly vertical at some point, and Casimir leads to this thin pass, a sort of canyon, 100-foot rock walls on either side, serpenting, weaving its way up the mountain. And he says it was a hell of a fight. I think we've put enough distance. We don't need to rush, but the sun will be coming up soon, and perhaps it won't be so damn cold anymore.
Yeah.
Is everyone all right? Did anyone die?
Maybe a little.
All right.
Irina is in real bad shape. She got a pretty nasty hit from that Brock when she ate those opportunity attacks. Sitting pretty with 9 hit points at the moment. Her maximum is not very high, so I mean that's. But
Well, I got nothing for you.
yeah,
I got
Irina.
like 1 heal left, and I don't think it's worth
all good.
using at the
Hey,
moment.
Rita,
that's smart.
you're gonna want
That's
to go
fine.
back
I'll
to
be
the
all right.
castle.
Nope,
No, you're
nope,
not.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm not going
Nope.
to the castle.
Nope.
There's zombies and
you
frogs
are.
and all sorts of awful things that way. I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. I feel safer with you guys than with the zombies. Thank you. I'll be fine. I'll stay in the back.
Okay.
Besides, you'll keep me safe, right?
Yeah, but
Right?
he's gonna protect you from him.
Guys?
I might be a doctor, but I ain't no sorcerer.
Well, I'm a sorcerer and I'm no good at healing people. So, I mean, between the two of us, we'll figure it out.
Whatever. Just slap a band-aid on. I will be fine.
There we go. Bandages
I
up.
mean, yeah. What is
Wings.
she? She's like
Yeah, like clawed across her like
clawed into.
shoulder area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we just like cover
She's not-
it or something?
She's not dying or anything. Yeah, it's easy enough to.
Time for the
Yeah.
Everclear.
Hey, V. Hey, V, you could just bring it back up anyway, right? Undead, whatnot?
Sure.
I saw what you did with the other guy. Nope, pass. I think she saw that, right? Yeah.
Which, by the way, I did take away the spell that I used. I've been doing that every morning. Every time we take a long or every time I'm around, I use up
One
the spell
to
to keep him in my service.
keep him in your service. So he's just wandering around out there somewhere, still in your service. Is what I understand.
No,
He's on the
with
boat.
the ship. Yeah, he's with the ship.
Oh, I should have been tracking him
Yeah.
as well. Not that he would have been any use.
He just never came to the like we didn't take him to the actual
He was-
castle.
Yeah, he's just still standing there,
He's left. Yeah. Let him cook.
pulling on the
Let him
rope.
cook.
Last instruction.
It's not even connected to anything.
Yeah. All be well.
Oh god. There's just a random zombie around Barovia that will forever just
Oh,
utter that
wow.
phrase.
The most Barovia
Like
thing.
even if I lose control of him, he's just gonna continue saying that forever.
Oh, that'll be on his tombstone.
Zombie Burgomaster.
Oh, we'll be well.
Oh, we'll be well.
Yep.
You guys chatter about the fate of the zombie and trudge through the snow. A few hours pass. The first rays of morning light are getting seen on the horizon. Casimir will say, once we get up through the pass, I think we'll be able to find refuge with the Berserker clans up on the hill. They're old friends of the Dark Elves. We should be able to rest if we can find them. We can rest there and carry on to the temple, or we make it all the way to the temple. But I don't think we're in a state to handle that. Y'all look a little fucked up, if you don't mind my saying.
No, it's the truth.
Yeah, if we could. Yeah, well, we need to be. We should be at strength to deal with that. Yeah. Yeah. The Berserker clans are up on the hill. They're roving folks, not really under anyone's rule, but technically they are, but they don't really. They do their own thing.
Sounds
But they're
like
old
more
friends.
kind of people.
I had a feeling that would be the case. I had a feeling they would like you a lot, and like I said, they're old friends of the Dark Elves. It shouldn't be that big a deal.
Oh, they stayed out from under Strahd's rule then.
They're not worth his attention. They just live up here on the mountain and do their own thing. They just...
Oh, so then we could have just technically moved everyone up to this mountain and he would have not cared?
I don't think that is... do you want to live in this? Like,
I'm just saying, like, it seems like that's the solution as well. Like, so if plan 1 doesn't work, guys, we have plan 2. We just move the city.
They'd be dead, and after one winter, they wouldn't survive.
So I heard, live in the forest, guerrilla warfare, got it.
Yeah. I mean, it's worked pretty well for us so far.
Yeah.
It would appear so.
I mean, we overthrew 3 cities.
Yeah, I think we're on 3 or 4. Well, 3 and a campsite
4 times.
would be the 4th city. That campsite was
I
demolished.
don't know, I thought we destroyed that campsite.
No, that was Strahd. That's where he picked up those random kids, remember? Like Billy.
No, I thought we crashed a ship into a campsite one time.
Oh, I don't remember that. No. The first in the beginning? No, we didn't crash a ship in the beginning.
No, I know the first one. Strahd destroyed that one. That wasn't us.
Yeah.
Can I walk and read at the same time?
I feel like that's a very V thing to do.
And also, I was thinking of asking Anna, like tying a rope around my waist and asking Anna to hold it.
Sounds like a Percy thing to do.
Absolutely.
Okay. So if that happens, Kahn for sure is gonna go up to Anna and be like, "Hey, listen, I know you're a creepy son of a whatever you are, but just let me have this one, okay?" And he's gonna go near V and he's gonna try to trip her. Because she's gonna land in the soft snow anyways, but I think it's gonna be funny. He's gonna be like,
Yeah, I would like to spend I'd like to spend the walk over
Yeah,
as much as that is reading. Maybe we halve the hours because it's slower reading if I'm walking.
Yeah, we'll deal with that in 1 second. First thing, just for my own amusement, that sounds like a sleight of hand versus a dexterity save.
"Yeah,
And
I'm not good. I do a 5."
Oh,
I knew I wasn't gonna be good at it.
16.
16.
Yeah, that's fine. It just
Doesn't
felt like
even
something that
notice.
he would do. Yeah.
Australia just shakes her head and kind of whispers
I
to
mean,
you.
I have spider climb. If anything, I just walk a little bit over.
That's probably what happened.
And down the other side of him.
I'm just like, what? Ow. Because Al flew away from V. Because I rolled him a wisdom save as well, because he's a spirit, he's an undead.
Oh,
so he ran from V in the beginning as well. But I recast him as we've been walking. And I was like, ow, freaking A, man. You didn't want to help me there?
Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't think there was any chance of success, to be totally honest.
No.
Yeah, alright, well, fine. Kahn's gonna take a snowball and try to throw it at him.
Go for it.
Ow.
You tell
I
us
rolled a
if that-
3. I don't hit Al. Well,
You
that's a
flipped that
lie.
away.
That's a lie. I rolled a 12.
I take a snowball and I smash it on Irina's head.
Hey! Snowball returns, and the snowball fight ensues as everybody starts throwing snowballs at one another.
Me
No,
just
no, I'm
reading while the snowball
Yep.
fight happens.
Walking up trees.
Walking up the
down the
trees.
side of a tree.
If anything, I walk up a tree and hang upside down as a bat so that I'm not part of the fight.
Doc
fine.
shoots snowballs out of his crossbow.
Everybody's getting snowball pelted. It's
These
fantastic.
sisters on the tree holding the leash as well. Just
Oh yeah, I should have the same thing. Like both of us could be out of.
Upside down on the tree.
that's
Yep.
funny.
I love it.
That's great.
I love it.
See, that was this series' equivalent of the Beach Day episode.
We needed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We desperately needed that.
No day.
We're gonna wrap here pretty shortly. V, as the sun rises, you're gonna have to reroll for your other thing.
Okay.
It's a pretty long trudge, but as the sun rises, it's just warm enough to melt the snow to make for excellent snowballs. It's still quite chilly, but the most glorious of snowball fights ensue. You guys continue through the winding canyon up the hill. You see some huge roosts, these like nest things that are just dripping in black goo. Roughly rock-sized perches at one point, but they are currently empty. And you make your way through with.
Are they in trees?
They're like on the side of the cliff face, like.
Oh, okay. Good thing they're on the tree.
Rock's nest on the cliff.
Like on a rocky
Actually, hold on.
outcropping, they build like a little.
Hmm.
Do they look like they're made of wood?
They might be. They might be made of anything. Body. It's like I said. It's dripping with like black ooze. It's
Never
not.
mind. It won't. It doesn't look flammable then, so Kahn doesn't care.
Yeah, not likely. Almost. Yeah. Or not a good source of fire, I think, but present at least. With that, most of the day goes by. I have to roll to see how long it takes to get to the next area. So, we'll do this. It takes a full day to get to the top, and we move at a. Are we moving? I'd say we're moving at a moderate pace. We're not
We're all
making
pretty injured,
haste.
so I think so.
We're not making haste. We're also not being stealthy, so we'll use the moderate pace. It takes 10 additional hours, V, for your reading, and I'll let you get the full 10 hours on that, because we're moving pretty slowly here. Height of the day, around noontime, there's a little tuft of smoke not too far in the distance. Casimir points it out. There. That's got to be them. Come on, we're nearly there. You wind through a little ways, and as you come around a corner, there's a opening area here where the rocky outcropping sort of covers over the top, so the snow has not fallen quite as thick underneath. Still open to the sky, but it's sort of this way, if you know what I mean, right? In the opening in this area, probably 100, 200 feet across, there's 5-6 tents pitched with pretty heavy-duty stakes holding them down, a couple of fire pit areas that are all cold and quiet, and in particular, at the back of this area, where it closes down into a a smaller canyon leading off into the distance, is a longhouse. It is made of logs that have been latched back and forth. The tents are all dark. The fires are all dark. But the longhouse itself has flickering lights inside and a couple of windows, a couple of spiky little defensive battlements. Around the fires, there's carcasses of different meat and animals, bags of things that have just been laying around. The snow here is no longer knee deep. It's like ankle deep, if you know what I'm saying.
Damn.
I think that gets most of the scene in place. I'm going to put a map so you guys can see it, though I don't think we're going to need it. Off. And where did the new V go? I just made a new V. Now I don't see her anymore.
What a mess.
As you guys get closer, you start to see that the tents are ragged and torn and not in good shape. V, you kind of stub your toe on something and recognize it as a body. It's a frozen body lying in the snow.
Still meaty or skeleton?
I'd say no. It's still meaty, and if you'd like to make some sort of a check to see how long it's been dead, you could do that. But it is
Sure.
fleshy.
Would it be medicine?
I think of medicine. Yeah, checks out.
By the way, I am chaotic good today.
Chaotic good today. Excellent.
23 on medicine.
23 on medicine. The cold has preserved the body, but it couldn't have been dead more than a day or two, a couple of days maybe. It's a man, an adult man, a thick, burly fella, like huge dude that is disgorged in his midsection. Would appear to be the cause of death. The large hole, the missing, bowling ball-sized hole in his abdomen.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I've seen
I mean,
worse.
Doc, I'm not a doctor or anything, but you think that would do it?
Oh, shit, man.
Nah, he's just being a pansy.
He's very committed to the role.
Kahn kicks him.
Very
Get up.
committed.
He does not.
Nah, he's just sleeping.
Yeah.
Very committed.
You can't fool us.
I think you might be dead. Sure.
You think about poking with a stick?
Oh gosh.
And it didn't come back to life. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if every dead thing comes back to life. I just, we were fighting zombies a minute ago.
I mean,
yesterday. 10
here
hours
you
ago.
never know.
Yeah.
Here you never know.
It's true.
If we burn him, he can't be a zombie later, right?
That sounds about right, I think. V, what do you think?
He can't come back, are you saying?
Yeah, if we burn
If we
him,
burn
I
his
don't think
body?
he can really come back.
You can't restore ashes. It doesn't matter how much you try.
So burning it is.
Kahn's gonna
Dark
ask.
pours Everclear on the body.
A true burial.
I cast radiant fire.
Yeah.
Kahn's gonna ask Casimir. So, are these your buddies that were gonna help us and that haven't been hit by Strahd?
Yeah. I would assume he was one of them. Yep. He fits the bill, all right.
Kahn's just gonna walk
He's
through the camp and be like,
crackling.
"Hello, anyone home?" I don't think so. I think you're all dead.
Can we go
we're gonna
knock
make
on
sure
the
of that.
longhouse?
And as soon as V says that, Kahn goes up to a tent that's ripped to shreds and goes, "Yeah, let's knock on it."
I said on the longhouse. Do I need to clean your gargoyle ears?
No, it's a terrible process. Rocks, they're screaming. Horrible. Oh god, sorry.
You know, I remember this one technique where you put like a candle on your ear or something, and then you like burn through, and it melts all the wax in your head or some crazy shit.
I think this one might have an obsession with burning people. Like the 5th time in a day.
Who said that?
I think it's a little bit of a new thing.
Anastasia. Sorry.
Doc, you're turning
What the
into
hell?
a pyro.
When'd you get here? Who are you?
Well, Anna's been here.
Oh, that's right. This is Tina. Sorry, I
Some
forgot.
cats just want to see the world burn, you know.
That makes sense. I suppose.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Awesome. As you guys make your way through the camp.
Anastasia still holding the rope with you.
Yes.
Yes. I think she's enjoying it a little too much.
She tried to. You caught her trying to tie it off to an owl or something earlier, but it got away.
Fair.
Yeah, V wraps on the door as you guys make your way through the camp. All of the tents are just torn to shreds. This is not the only body. You see another leg kind of poking off in a weird angle over there somewhere.
All
broken
of them
weapons.
meaty?
Yeah.
We got another one. Pile them up.
All right. Kahn starts throwing them in a pile.
All
There's
right.
nothing else. Bonfire.
Yeah.
That's the counter good in me saying it. It's good for us to be warm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whatever has killed these fine fellows, perhaps would be attracted by fire. Though, I mean, I don't know.
Smell of burning flesh doesn't usually attract people, but you know.
As for Evie, as you're heading up to the door, you notice that there are lights flickering on inside. There's kind of windows along the far ends. You hear a muffled voice inside. Hold on. Shit.
Kahn's gonna
clanging.
shout to V right before she opens the door. For the door opens, be like, "Hey, make sure it's not one of those witch things, the hags."
Okay.
Right there. A woman's voice, more clanging and banging. Shit, just falling. Loud noise. Something collapses. Could be a 100 frying pans for what it sounds like. The door unlocks and she kind of opens the door and pokes out, and you're met at about waist height. A little dwarven eyeballs poke through the crack in the door.
Male
Wait a
slug.
minute.
Okay.
know
Well, since
this
I got a warning from. Oh, I recognize
It's the blacksmith.
Carmack pushes
That
the door open. It's
Yeah.
Carmack. Just, oh my goodness, well, friends, good to see you all again. Come on,
Okay,
Howard.
but for some reason I actually don't remember that in character, and since Kahn said something, I have the hand of a hag's arm and hand.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm doing is going with the hag's arm and hand, like
She shakes
pointing
it.
it forward.
She shakes the hand.
Okay, she touched the dead hag hand. I think she's good.
This is a very strange custom. Why are we doing this? How'd you guys get up here? Oh my goodness, so good to see you all. How'd you get all the way up here?
Did you do this?
Oh, no. I'm staying in here in my shop. There are all kinds of creepy noises. I don't go outside my shop ever. Not ever.
You did once. You left the city.
Well, no, I mean, not now. Now that I'm here. Come on, it's bitter cold out there. You guys gonna come in and get warm or what?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
look at her
well,
with suspicion,
I like that idea.
but I walk inside into the warmth.
Kahn's gonna make a obnoxiously loud passing remark and be like, "Didn't we find something in your old shop?" Or no, he's gonna say it to Doc and all the apartments. Didn't we find something in Carmack's old shop that made us believe that naked moon lady was gonna be here or something, or she'd abducted her?
Naked
Lou
moon.
Miller? I don't know. I don't know nothing about Ludmilla.
Yeah, he's definitely putting that out there because he remembers that, and he's like,
Yeah.
There's for sure a weird vibe about this whole sitch, and if Ludmilla was the one that ended up abducting her, then he's saying it loud enough for V and Oksana to hear.
Absolutely.
Say, Carmack, did you come up out here all by yourself?
Oh, no. I'm not a chance at all that. Come on in. Oh, I'm really glad that you're here. Come on in. I was on a very important job. Important work. I gotta tell you. Come on, let me show you what I've been working on. And she leads you guys into the house. The longhouse is just filled with machinery all around. 2 forges on either sides. Tanks all over the place, and in particular, glass tubes, 4 or 5 of them around the corners, shoved off to one side. Looks like some sort of a altar ritual thing, but that's cracked and broken and shoved into the corner and doesn't seem to be of big interest to her. Light crackles between all of the machinery inside of the longhouse, and she kind of puts her hands next to the fireplace and is, it's good to have some company up here. I don't get pleasant folks very often. I'm on important business after all.
You made yourself home?
Yep. I got a big contract, big job to do. It's really exciting stuff, I gotta tell you.
For who?
Well, exciting for me, and exciting for people that like exciting things, I imagine.
Yeah, who's the contract with?
Oh, well, I was a little disappointed because I thought I was going to be working at the castle, but I'm not working at the castle. I'm working up here. But it works out. You wouldn't believe the incredible things. But yes, we are on important business from Ravenloft. Would you believe I was personally requested by the bride of Strahd herself? Incredible, isn't it? I'm really moving up in the world.
Does Kahn hear that?
Yeah.
He takes his sword out.
Oh, shit.
And he starts walking towards the machinery.
Oh, slow down. Hold on. And that, I think, as chaos begins to ensue, we are getting toward the end of our time. We are actually well over the end of our time. So, you're in Carmack's shop. You're warm. That is where we will leave off for next time. So many questions. What the hell's going on? But we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Sounds good.
You guys are awesome. I love you all. Thank you, the internet, for hanging out with us. And keep your wits about you on your adventures through the mists. Buddy. We'll see what happens. We are out. We'll see what happens next.